About what those two guys do well is one of the best bookend tackles in the National Football League.
I would say Decker is technically sound, does his technique, stays on his line. He's a big guy, so he can handle power. He likes to invite power. Sewell is more of the athletic, aggressive. He want to try to dance with you and things of that nature. They're pretty good, but their scheme, helps them out and helps them be as good as they are. They change it up all the time. They run, they play action, they got trick plays, gadgets, and everything under the sun. So they don't never really just do drop back all day. They do have good technique and they're talented.
14th highest pressure rate allowed, Tiki, by the Lions this year. Their interior offensive line has struggled a little bit.
Yeah.
But when he talks about the scheme helping their offensive line, explain to the fans what he means by that.
So basically he's talking about one thing, how they turn. So there's a couple of ways to help out offensive linemen when teams bring overload pressure. It's turning the offensive line. So
we are getting you ready for the Patriots and Bengals from Cincinnati,
etc. Depending on how you turn. The other one is a simple one where you just keep guys, but they'll chip their way out and become the check down, or the tight end will be loaded on one of those sides depending on who the edge rusher is. And so they do a really good job of doing that. And again, we talked to Lomas Brown in our second segment about the old school nature of Dan Campbell and his offense. That's where that comes from, because that's what we used to do. It feels antiquated, but it's so smart when you have a non-mobile quarterback. And we know Jared Goff is not running around anytime.
And the Lions will run it a ton, run play action off of that. But Paul Dottino, we saw on Monday night when you can take advantage of the interior of that offensive line. Jared Goff, fantastic when kept clean, Paul, but when pressured, not so much.
You know what's ironic, John? Because Goff is 6'4", so he's got a very tall stature back there in the pocket. So he's not one of those guys you think would be more bothered by stuff in the front. You think that more the edge rushers would give him more trouble, but that's not the case. He doesn't like a dirty windshield. He tends to overthrow and get very erratic. Last week against Philadelphia was the first game he didn't have his safety valve this year. That was Laporta, who went on injury reserve, his tight end, because of a back issue. Well, what did he do? 14 of 37 for a career low 38% completion percentage in a single game. It was a mess. How does Goff respond today? And do the Giants take advantage of that windshield issue and start sending guys more up the front of the pocket?
With the retirement of Frank Ragnow, Graham Glasgow out of position at center, or rookie Tate Ratledge in one of the guard spots. And then with Christian Mahogany hurt, it's Kayode Awusheka who's going to play in that other guard spot. So see if Dexter Lawrence, again, another backup center he'll get a chance to go against in this game. See if he can take advantage of that matchup. But the Lions like to run the ball.
Right.
They might not have to pass with Jared Goff a lot. Rakeem Nunez-Roches talked about if the defense has to make any adjustments based on whether it's Gibbs or Montgomery in the backfield.
Still the same thing, stop the run. You got a guy that's fast, 4'2", that gets out of there. You got another guy make a cut and get downhill. So power back, speed back. For the most part, that's most of the league. Are they as elite as them? I wouldn't say that, but you're always going to have a speed and a power guy.
Tiki, if you could build a running back room from scratch, it looks like what this Lions running back room looks like.
100%. I mean, you remember a couple of years ago when Dan Campbell and that staff drafted Jahmyr Gibbs in the first round. I don't think a lot of people had seen him at Alabama in college. He was only there for a year and didn't know what he would be.
And he wasn't a full-time back there either.
Wasn't at all. But he is explosive. And it was... when Dan drafted him, in my mind, I'm saying I know exactly what they're doing. Like, they're building the perfect combo. And it's what Dan had when he was...
It's like what you guys had.
It's what we had when we were there, but it's also what Dan had. And so when he was down in Miami. And so you feel like, again, I don't want to say it's old school because we keep using that cliche, but it is. It gets a throwback to football how it used to be. And when you can run the ball that effectively, it's just so much safer. You know what I mean? Sure. It's just, you're not putting the ball in harm's way. And once you can create play action explosiveness as well, how do you stop that team? It's why they've scored so many points.
And look, even when he was in Dallas, they had Julius Jones and Marion Barber.
100%.
Another lightning and thunder lightning type of deal.
It's a formula that has worked for him at every single stop that he's been at.
All right, Paul. They have weapons outside, though, too. No Sam Laporta at tight end, which is going to change the way they want to play with two tight ends. We'll see if they get back to that this week. They ran a lot of three wide receivers last week. But Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jamison Williams are great.
St. Brown is the physical guy, and you'll remember when Detroit came to the Meadowlands to have that dual practice with the Giants last year, he and Drew Phillips got into a shoving match, a scuffling match, both benches emptied. It was a little feisty.
Oh, Drew Phillips and Amon-Ra St. Brown went at it a couple times in those practices, Paul.
So are we going to see a little residue from that today? I'd be very, very interested to watch it. Also, Williams, obviously, he's the burner. Okay, you said it earlier in the program, top 3 in the league in terms of average yards per catch. But here's what I wonder. You know they can throw the ball to the running backs out of the backfield. Gibbs is outstanding at that. But Khalif Raymond, who is their third receiver when they go to 3 wides, watch out for him because of his speed and quickness in space. He could be, as the slot guy, the substitute for the safety valve with Laporta out. They didn't do that really last week. They may start trying that today against the lack of speed and coverage in the Giants' back 7.
Yeah, and Isaac Tesla could be that bigger blocking wide receiver if they want to go with a bigger slot as well, depending on how they want to use those 2 guys. Let's go to the defense, Tiki. Everyone talks about the Lions playing a physical brand of football. They play the most base defense in the league with 3 linebackers, 4 D linemen. What does that feel like as an offensive player when the defense is quote-unquote physical?
Well, it's just, we talked about it with Howard Cross a little bit earlier, how there's always going to be one guy unblocked, and to the running back, that's your guy. It's different when your guy, put that in quotes, is a corner or a safety versus a 250-pound linebacker. So it just becomes a physical, let's strap it up type of game if you're thinking of this from the Giants' run game perspective.
And the Lions are missing safety Kirby Joseph, Terry Arnold in the corner, but they do get DJ Reed back. So it'll be a lot of Amik Robinson in the secondary for the Detroit Lions. You're going to have some Thomas Harper back there as well. Hackensack Marine Health Giants Game Day was brought to you by Citizens, the official bank of the Giants. Citizens is made ready for Giant fans. London Jewelers, your destination for luxury jewelry and fine timepieces. Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Giant fans, grab your Pepsi Zero Sugar 12-pack now because Game Day deserves Pepsi. MetLife, the official insurance company of the New York Giants. And by Hackensack Marine Health, keep getting better. Bob Papa, Carl Banks, Howard Cross coming your way next.
Hey Giants fans, Brian Burns here. We know your pet is your family's MVP, so keep them happy, healthy, and in the game with MetLife Pet Insurance. Fetch your free quote at MetLifePetInsurance.com/Giants, and MetLife will donate $5 to Route 53 Rescue, part of Brian Burns Family Charities, for every quote received to help pets in need have a winning season.
Promotional period ends December 31st, 2025. Donation max is $10,000 at Route 53. Coverage issued by Metropolitan General Insurance Company of Rhode Island and Independence American Insurance Company of Delaware.
Chin up, stiff upper lip. Real men don't ask for help. Today, these ideas no longer hold true, especially if you have advanced prostate cancer. Ask your doctor about your PSMA status. One scan could change the course of your advanced prostate cancer journey, because asking for help is the manliest thing you can do. Visit scanforpsma.com for the doctor discussion guide, which can help you navigate your next appointment. Sponsored by Novartis.
Following his debut as head coach of the New York Giants, Mike Kafka and the Giants get ready to head to the Motor City to take on the Lions. Coach Kafka talked about what it was like to be the final say in every decision last week against the Packers.
It was a really clean operation. Hats off to the coaches, hats off to the players upstairs in the box. Cade and Ty and our coaching staff up there, they were phenomenal in terms of communication and getting me on track. So hats off to those guys. They did a really nice job.
The Giants once again found themselves not being able to hold the fourth quarter lead. And now they got to square off against a Lions team who was beaten down last week by the Philadelphia Eagles. But Coach Kafka knows the weapons on offense that the Lions possess will have the Giants' defense on edge.
They're able to be multiple and keep the defense on their toes and give them different looks. And then they got the great skill guys that can take a 1 or 2 yard play, 12, 10, 15, 20 yards, So they got some explosiveness on the edge and in the backfield as well.
These two teams last met at MetLife Stadium back in 2022 with the Lions coming away victorious. In fact, Detroit has won the last 4 meetings. The Giants will look for their 3rd win in a row, try to hand the Lions another loss. All in the Motor City. Music, fun, football. Giants and Lions coming your way. Motown next.
Giants football is brought to you locally by Ford. Want performance and capability at every turn? Get behind the wheel of a new Ford truck or SUV. Ford, official truck and SUV of the New York Giants. Citizens, the official bank of the New York Giants. Citizens is made for Giants fans. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Giants fans, grab your Pepsi Zero Sugar 12-pack now because game day deserves Pepsi. London Jewelers, your destination for luxury jewelry and fine timepieces. Hackensack Meridian Health, keep getting better. Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers. Moody's, decode risk, unlock opportunity. Learn more at moodys.com. Verizon, the network America relies on, and the official 5G network of the NFL. And by MetLife, the official insurance company of the New York Giants. It's time to go up to the booth for the kickoff show. Presented by Bob's Discount Furniture, official furniture store and a mattress partner of the New York Giants. Shop in store or at mybobs.com. Here's Bob Papa and Carl Banks.
New York Giants football is on the air from high atop Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan. The New York football Giants take on the Detroit Lions. Hello again, everyone. Bob Papa along with Carl Banks and Howard Cross. Giants come in with a record of 2-9, having lost to the Packers last week, 27-20. And for the second week in a row, the Giants will play an opponent that in the previous week lost to Philadelphia. The Lions were beaten by the Eagles last week, 16-9. Jared Goff, a career-low 37.8% completion percentage. But Carl Banks, this is a team that comes into the game ranked 5th offensively and 7th rushing the football. And Gibbs at 5.4 yards per carry is the object of the Giants' defense and having to try to slow them down.
Yeah, Bob, the Giants' defense gives up 5.6 yards a carry, so I'm sure Gibbs is looking at that as an opportunity. Now, defensively, just like with the Lions, their offense runs through the run game. The Giants' defense has to exist by stopping the run. That's the only way they can be effective.
Raise a pint of Guinness and toast to the upcoming kickoff. Guinness time is game time. Please drink responsibly. Guinness Draft Stout, imported by Diageo Beer Company, USA, New York, New York. Giants and Lions will square off. The Lions lead the all-time series 24-21, one tie. And the Lions won the only postseason meeting. That was in 1935 for the NFL championship. Lions have beaten the Giants 3 straight, including back in 2022 at MetLife Stadium, 31-18. Jameis Winston gets the start at quarterback for the Giants for the second week in a row. In his career, he's 1-1 against the Lions with 6 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. We'll be right back to the kickoff show presented by Bob's Discount Furniture, the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
I woke up this morning feeling like I was coming down with something. Cough, congestion, headache. My first thought was, nope, this can't happen. I have big plans this weekend. So I took Mucinex Kickstart. It provides all-in-one and done relief with a morning jolt of instant cooling sensation. Thanks to Mucinex Kickstart, I didn't even need to cancel my weekend plans. If you start feeling cough and congestion coming on, take Mucinex Kickstart for relief with a kick. At your favorite retailer. Use as directed.
Hi, I'm Bob Joyce with Inside Husky Athletics, brought to you by Monaco Ford. When the UConn women play an event like this one at Mohegan Sun with 2 different opponents, head coach Gino Auriemma doesn't worry so much about the opponents as opposed to his own team.
You go in more with, are we settled? Are we in a good place with all those things? Are we pretty well connected? Do we have a handle on our defensive rotations regardless of who we're playing against? Do we have a pretty good sense of our offense and how it's going, and how are we when Sarah's not on the floor? How are we when AZ's not on the floor? How are we, with this combination? That probably takes up way more of our time throughout the year than anybody that we're playing, really.
Champions choose Monaco Ford. Just ask UConn's Alex Caravan and Ashland Shade. From the tough F-150s to the versatile Explorer and the thrilling Mustang, they've got the lineup built for winners. Visit Monaco Ford in Glastonbury or Niantic today or start your deal online at MonacoFord.com. I'm Bob Joyce.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
Need your VW serviced? Don't make a mistake and cut corners at the Mom and Pop Service Center. Come visit the pros at Langen VW in Glastonbury, who have been doing it right for over 55 years. Make your appointment today at LangenVW.com. That's LangenVW.com.
More than a few of our patients have talked to me about their first time, but it's not the first time you're probably thinking about. It's the first time that erectile dysfunction ruined the moment. This is Dale for Northeast Men's Health. And if you're over 50, it's likely that you've had that first time yourself. But the good news is that if you're like most men, that first time can be the last time that ED impacts your sex life. At Northeast Men's Health, we're experts in treating ED. We've treated tens of thousands of men using protocols with success rates well over 90%. And those treatments, in most cases, have made sex great again for both them and their partners. You could even find that you're performing like you haven't in years. So if ED has been affecting your intimacy, it's time to make the last time that happens the last time that happens. For just $99, you'll receive blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-930-5956. That's 800-930-5956 or go to northeastmenshealth.com. We have 6 offices across the Northeast to serve you. Northeast Men's Health, a Promedic restorative health practice.
Back on the kickoff show presented by Bob's Discount Furniture here in Detroit. Lions offense being introduced to the crowd. The game time temperature brought to you by Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the New York Giants and the NFL. Sunny and 52 degrees outside here in Detroit, but this is an indoor facility, so 72 degrees at kickoff. Keys to the game presented by Quest, the proud partner in health of the New York Giants. Carl, let's start with the Giants on offense, going against this Lions defense that is ranked 5th in the NFL, 8 against the run, 8 against the pass. What are the keys to the Giants attacking this defense?
12 personnel, Bob. 12 personnel, their tight ends against the edges and the linebackers. Because they have flexibility out of that configuration, they can pass and run out of it.
What about on the other side of the ball, Carl, for the Giants defensively?
It's try to funnel every run into where you have numbers to the inside. They like to scheme to get you out on the edge. It's not like they can't run effectively in between the tackles, but that's where you have the most people defensively, and you stand the best chance to stop them.
Sideline report presented by the New York Lottery. We check in with Howard Cross.
Hey, Bob. Hey, Carl. I know Detroit lost last week, but the Giants kind of find themselves in the bully's backyard. And you know what happens when you're in the bully's backyard? He wants to beat you up and beat you up bad. So they're going to have some pride today and come out fighting. And it's going to have to be dirty. It's going to have to be mean. But they're going to have to come out fighting because when you're in the bully's backyard, you ain't got no choice but to fight.
That's right.
How about this? The Lions, since 2023, have not lost 2 straight. They're 10-0 coming off a loss, averaging 430 yards a game. And they've only allowed 16.7 points while scoring 32 of their own. That's it for the kickoff show presented by Bob's Discount Furniture, the official furniture store and a mattress partner of the New York Giants. Shop in store at mybobs.com on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
It's moments like these where understanding risk changes everything. It's what turns the underdog into a legend. 4th down, last play, a bold call for the win, and it's good!
At Moody's, we study risk like it's game footage. We analyze it, we break it down, and reveal the opportunity.
And that's how winning is done, people.
Moody's, decode risk, unlock opportunity.
'Twas the month of November, and all through Bob's stores were weekly unboxings of savings and more. I'm talking unbeatable values on styles for every room. You could even save big on thousands of markdown clearance items. Excuse me. Well, you get the idea. So stay tuned and stop into your local store or shop online to unbox major savings every week in November.
Oh, my Bob! Bob's Discount Furniture. Fall is here. You're back to the daily grind, but there's a morning team to help you start your day off right.
That's Today in New York.
A roundup of the news from people who know the tri-state.
That's Today in New York.
The most accurate forecast certified.
That's Today in New York.
And a traffic team that can get you around any traffic mess.
That's Today in New York.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
That's Today. I'm Michael Gorgiuro.
Turn to us weekdays starting at 4:30 a.m. on NBC4 because
that's Today in New York.
As an official higher education partner of the New York Giants, Rider University knows the power of teamwork and good coaching. Our structured academic and career advising, hands-on engaged learning opportunities, diverse student clubs, and NCAA Division I athletic teams help you to develop the skills and confidence to move forward fearlessly. Let Rider University help you reach your potential. Visit rider.edu to learn more. Rider University, an official higher education partner of the New York Giants.
Back in Detroit, Giants and Lions getting set. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification on the WFAN Giants Radio Network. We're in the Hackensack Meridian Health broadcast booth. Keep getting better. Bob Papa, Carl Banks, Howard Cross down on the sideline. This is the 7th straight game that the Giants are going to play a team that's 2 or more games above 500. And it'll be 8 straight next week when the Giants take on the Patriots in Foxborough on Monday Night Football. The Giants have lost 4 fourth-quarter leads, tied with Arizona for the most in the NFL. Meanwhile, the Lions come in with a record of 6-2, 3-1 at home. Last year, they only lost 2 games. Referee for today's ball game is Craig Wolstad. The coin toss is brought to you by Pepsi Zero. Giant fans, grab your Pepsi Zero Sugar 12-pack now because game day deserves Pepsi. Giant bench on the far side of the field. Lions bench on the near side. Captain's embrace on the Lions logo at midfield. And Russell Wilson, Bobby Okereke, Brian Burns, Darius Slayton, the Giants captains, and they will have the right to call heads or
Good
tails.
afternoon, captains. I have an NFL coin. The Lion is heads. The NFL shield is tails. New York, you're the visiting team. What is your call? Tails. Called tails.
Russell Wilson calls tails.
It is heads. Detroit, you won the toss. Detroit's won the toss and will defer their choice to the second half. You'd like to receive. Detroit on the kick. New York will receive on this end. Best of luck, captains.
So if you want to sync up your radio and your TV, when I say that Jake Bates approaches the football and we're underway, hit play on whatever device you have paused. Giant bench on the far side of the field. Road white jerseys, red numerals, red lettering, white pants, red stripes, red and white socks, dark blue helmet with the white lowercase NY on each side and a red stripe across the top. Lions are going in their black jerseys and pants, Honolulu blue numerals, white lettering, and Honolulu blue, but a sparkling version with the Lions logo on each side. Bench on the near side, Dan Campbell, the head coach of the Lions in his 6th year, 50 wins, 39 losses, and a tie for his career. 5th year with Detroit, 45-32-1. He's 1-1 against the Giants. Lost as the interim head coach of Miami back in 2015. Beat the Giants in 2022. 2 receivers back for the Giants. Eric Gray, who was activated off the physically unable to perform list, is back deep with Gunnar Olszewski. Last year, Gray returned 21 kickoffs, averaged 26 yards a return. His career long is 37. Bates has it teed up, 35-yard line to our left. And we are ready for the start of action in Week 12. Bates takes a couple steps back, right-footed kicker. He approaches the ball, and we're underway here in Detroit. Olszewski fields it at the 5. Veers to the near side, left to the 30, and gets knocked down at the 31-yard line. Let's take a look at the starting offense. Brought to you by Starter, a proud partner and retail brand of the New York Giants. Jameis Winston, 1-1 lifetime against the Lions. Threw for 458 yards in a win back in 2019 here with Tampa. Offensive line from left to right, Andrew Thomas, John Runyon Jr., John Michael Schmitz, Greg Van Roten, Jermaine Illuminor. Tracy starts at the tailback. Robinson out tight to the right. Slayton tight to the left. 2 tight ends set, 1 to each side. Winston over center on a 1st and 10 from the Giant 30. Bellinger in motion to the right. Play fake Winston back to throw. Fires it left, wide open at the 40-yard line. And stiff-arming his man out of bounds is Darius Slayton. Shoved out at the 47-yard line of the Lions. So a gain of 23 on the first play of the game.
Yeah, good job there. Good play action pass there, Bob. And got it blocked up well. Single, one guy in the route.
Winston in the shotgun set. 1st and 10 at the 47. Pumps his right leg and calls signals. Takes the snap. Hands it off right for Tracy. Cuts it back inside the 45. And dumped at the 43. But a gain of 4 on first down for Tyrone Tracy, playing in his first game against the Lions. This Detroit defense ranked 8th against the run. They give up 99.7 yards per game. Ball sits in the middle of the field at the Detroit 43. Winston over center. Tracy the tailback. Slayton tight to the right. Robinson inside the numbers left. Winston takes the snap. Handoff left for Tracy. Can't cut back and he's going to lose a yard as he gets completely body slammed on the play by Jack Campbell, the third-year linebacker out of Iowa.
Yeah, there was just nowhere to go on that particular play. At the point of attack, nobody got movement.
So now it's 3rd and 7. The Giants are 12th and 3rd down offense. The Lions are 18th and 3rd down defense. Between 5 and 8 yards, the Giants are at 48%. 23 of 48, which is a good percentage. Crowd noise a factor. Winston in a shotgun, 3rd and 7. And it looks like the Lions jump. Winston takes the snap, fires it over the head of his intended receiver to his right, out of bounds, but I think Hutchinson was in the neutral zone.
Yeah, so it's going to be a 3rd and 2 now.
Offside. Defense, number 97. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
It's interesting, Carl, because the Giants are pretty good on 3rd between 5 and 8, 48%. Not so good on between 2 and 4. They're only 48% between 2 and 4 yards.
So the question is, will they go for it on 4th down if they don't get it here?
I set. 3rd and 2. Ball sits at the 39. Toss right for Singletary. Throws it back to Winston. Makes a man miss. Now deep downfield, he's got Robinson in the end zone for the touchdown.
A little razzle-dazzle there. That was a taste of Dan Campbell's own medicine there.
Singletary threw it back to Winston. The Lions had it red. Winston made the man miss, and then Robinson was wide open downfield. Heck of a play by Jameis. And that touchdown brought to you by Ford, the official truck of the New York Giants.
It's a good job by Jameis Winston keeping the play alive. And
Younghoe Koo on for the extra point. Snap spot, kick on its way, and it is true Koo. So for the 7th time this year, the Giants have scored on an opening drive of the game, and it's the 6th time they've scored a touchdown. Winston on the touchdown pass to Wan'Dale Robinson, 39 yards out, 7-0 Giants on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
You know what your customers are doing right this second? The exact same thing you are, listening to me. Which, let's be honest, is kind of flattering. But my point is, ads on iHeartRadio actually get heard. In the car, at the gym, on the couch, while people are walking their dogs. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. That's right. You're a good boy. So why not make the next ad about you? Get started today. Call 844-844-iHeart or go to iHeartAdvertising.com. That's 844-844-iHeart or iHeartAdvertising.com.
The Mazda More to Move You sales event is happening now at Manchester Mazda. Save more. Get 0.9% APR for up to 60 months on select Mazda CX-50 models. Choose more with one of Connecticut's largest Mazda inventories. And get more. Every new Mazda comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. It's everything you want and more at Manchester Mazda. Visit us at 80 Oakland Street or online anytime at manchestermazda.com.
A decade ago, I was on the trail of one of the country's most elusive serial killers. But it wasn't until 2023 when he was finally caught. The answers were there, hidden in plain sight. So why did it take so long to catch him? I'm Josh Zeman, and this is Monster, Hunting the Long Island Serial Killer, the investigation into the most notorious killer in New York since the Son of Sam. Open your free iHeartRadio app. Search Monster, Hunting the Long Island Serial Killer, and listen now.
In Connecticut real estate, private websites and off-market listings cause frustration for buyers and sellers. Don't be fooled. Ask your agent if your home is on Smart MLS.
Hello? I'm a Marine.
No matter how you served.
My buddies from the Army are all gone now. I'm really alone.
No matter what you're going through.
I keep getting calls about the bills, and I'm trying to get a job. I feel so stuck.
We are here for you. If you or a veteran in your life is experiencing thoughts of suicide, dial 988, then press 1 to reach the Veterans Crisis Line.
Giants lead the Lions 7-0. 12:56 to go here in the first. Today's game presented by Teradata. Teradata, an official data analytics partner of the Giants. Giants go 70 yards in 4 plays on a 3rd and 2 from the 39. A little razzle-dazzle. Winston, a 39-yard pass to Wan'Dale Robinson. And for the Giants, that is their 13th pass play of over 30 yards and their 6th touchdown, which is way more than they had last season. Giants starting
Number
defense
70.
presented by your local Ford stores. Ford is the official truck of the New York Giants. Take a look at the Giant defense. Brian Burns starts at one end. Abdul Carter, the other edge rusher. Dexter Lawrence, Roy Robertson-Harris, Rakeem Nunez-Roche is up front. Okereke and Flanagan Fowles, the inside backers. Corey Black starts with Deontay Banks inactive. Goff hands it off for Gibbs. Runs up the middle, takes it out to the 40. And he's brought down there after a gain of 4. Jahmyr Gibbs, 732 yards rushing, 5.4 yards per carry for his career. He's tied with Bo Jackson since 1950 with a running back that has 500 or more carries in yards per carry. 2nd and 6 from the Lions 39. Left to right on your radio. Handoff Gibbs again. Runs into the wash, runs out of a tackle, and then dragged down from behind. A yard short of the first down marker by Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah, now there was nowhere to go at the point of contact. He was just patient and slipped right through a little crack there. And that's a good hustle by Dexter Lawrence, getting off the block and making a tackle.
The Lions on the season 10 of 13 on 3rd and 1. The Giants have given up 10 of 16. 3rd and 1 with the ball just across the Lions' 44. Goff over center. Play fake. Goff rolls right, throws to his tight end, completes it for a first down before he's upended on the play, and that is Brock Wright, the 5th-year man out of Notre Dame, with Sam Laporta out with an injury. Wright now getting a lion's share, no pun intended, of the opportunities at tight end.
But this is the type of defense, if you've got to play the Detroit Lions, you don't want explosive plays, so just make them earn every yard. Thus far, the Giants, though they've given up a first down, have not given up explosive plays.
1st and 10 from the 48. Goff on a play fake, throws it in the left flat. Gibbs makes the catch. The Giants are there, and they pound him at the Giant 49. Phillips and Okereke with the big hit.
Boy, that was a big play there defensively. Good open field tackle by both Phillips and Bobby Okereke.
Gibbs averages 9 yards a catch. That one went for 2. Ball just sits on the Giants side of the 50-yard line, left hash. 2nd and 8 for the Detroit. Giants up 7-0 here in the first. They toss it right for Gibbs. Gets a block. Gibbs to the 30, to the 40-yard line, and finally tripped up at the Giant 39-yard line.
And guess what? They ran a toss crack. They ran the one play that gets them every time. They just lined up, motions a guy in, and seals off Brian Burns. Nobody told Brian Burns, hey, alert motion, so that he could see it. You have to communicate out there.
You've been talking about it all year, and it continues to plague the Giants. Williams split out to the left, bunch formation in the left slot. Goff will work over center. 1st and 10 at the Giant 39. They toss it for Gibbs. Gibbs gets hit and dropped after a gain of 2.
Yeah, now the way they ran that toss crack, Bob, it's very easy. And if I'm Burns, I look at the corner and say, just tell me he's coming.
And that's where the communication comes in.
Just say, hey, watch out for the crack block. At least he'll know.
They bring in Dan Skipper as a tackle eligible. Gibbs in a one-back set. 2nd and 7 from the Giant 37. Play fake. Back to throw is Goff. Shakes out of a sack and completes it over the middle, but the pass is dropped. Incomplete. So he tried to hit right. Man, how many sacks, Carl, do the Giants miss?
Yeah, I mean, they got him off guard there. Good job of bringing the different numbers there. It was a blitz.
Well, it's Flanagan fouls. You can't wrap him up.
And then, not sure who was on the other side there. Couldn't get him down either. I think that was Nacho or Darius Alexander.
3rd and 7 at the Giant 36. You know the Lions like to go for it on 4th. Goff back, has time. This time he's going to get sacked back at the 44-yard line. As the Giants come flying in, and I think Darius Alexander gets the sack.
He missed the first one a play ago. He just powers, releases, gets the sack.
Yeah, his first full sack in the NFL for the rookie. And what the Giants have done is sacked the Lions out of a chance to go for it on 4th down. It's 4th and 15 at the Giant 44. They bring out the punter, but with the Lions and Dan Campbell, you never know.
Yeah, they're across the 50-yard line, too, so they are very...
Fox punt. They're going to try to draw the Giants offside and get 5 yards back. The Giants don't take the cheese with 8:20 to go here in the first, and the Giants up 7-0.
Delay game. Offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
So the Giants took the opening drive, went 70 yards. Jameis Winston, a 39-yard touchdown pass on a 3rd and 2 to Wan'Dale Robinson after he handed it off to Singletary, who threw it back to Winston. Winston avoided a sack and delivered a perfect ball. And now we get another whistle from the back judge. Too many men on the field. There's no flag.
The game clock and play clock are correct.
Scorekeeping thing.
Yep. Game clock, play clock, correct. The Giants give up a couple first downs, give up a Gibbs 10-yard run, but Alexander gets his first full sack. Fox to punt. Quivering spiral. Fair catch called for at the 8 by Olszewski. 7:56 to go in the first. Giants 7, Lions nothing on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Hey, New York Giants fans, when you make your buffalo chicken dip creamier with Hellman's, you can cheer too loud, block the TV, or be a couch coach, and no one will eject you from the watch party. Hellman's, the official mayonnaise of the New York Giants.
Hackensack Meridian Health, hometown hospital of the New York Giants, wishes you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. With the holiday season in full swing, you can enjoy all the season's best foods without sidelining your wellness goals. Aim for balance, not restriction, by being mindful of your portions. Try taking a walk after the big meal to stay active, and don't forget to drink plenty of water to stay hydrated and energized. For more wellness tips, visit hmh4u.org. Hackensack Meridian Health, keep getting better.
Football season's here, and just like winning teams, your engagement should be all about the best. If you're ready to pop the question this season, visit the experts at London Jewelers. With top-notch professionals and cutting-edge technology, London Jewelers can help you select or design the perfect ring. Explore the 2 by London collection, offering something for every budget. Whether you're starting over or starting new, let London Jewelers be part of your journey. Visit any of their 6 locations across New York and New Jersey. London Jewelers, serving families since 1926.
This holiday, Verizon is helping you bundle up incredible gifts and savings. You'll get the latest phone with a new line on My Plan and a brand new smartwatch and tablet. No trade-in needed, even on our lowest price plan. That's 2 gifts for your family and 1 for you. Or 2 for you and 1 for someone else. Or 3 gifts for you and only you. Either way, you save big on 3 amazing gifts at Verizon. All on the best 5G network. Visit Verizon today. Rankings based on Root Metric Truth Score report dated 1/8/2025. Your results may vary. Service plan required for watch and tablet. Additional terms apply.
Hey, New York Giants fans, when you make your buffalo chicken dip creamier with Hellman's, you can cheer too loud, block the TV, or be a couch coach, and no one will eject you from the watch party. Hellman's, the official mayonnaise of the New York Giants.
Bacon, egg, and cheese, 6-piece hash browns, and a medium coffee, all for $6. Now, that's value only at Dunkin'. No substitutions. Participation at times may vary. Offer price varies in California and Hawaii. Limited time offer cannot be combined with other offers. Exclusions and terms apply.
That's the Eli Manning Show, presented by Panini Prism Trading Cards. Special guests, former Giant teammates, family pop culture icons throughout the season on the Giants YouTube channel. 7-0 Giants, 7:56 to go here in the first. We check in with Howard Cross on the sideline.
You know, it seems like to me they wouldn't have taken the penalty because the ball lands at the 8-yard line. If they don't take the penalty, the returner blocks, the ball goes into the end zone, but that's just a little thing.
Instead, the Giants will start at their own 8. They went 70 yards in 4 plays on the opening drive of the game. Winston, a 39-yard touchdown pass to Robinson. Singletary in a 1-back set takes the handoff, nudges into the line, and they'll mark his forward progress just short of the 10. Give him a yard and a half, and that's it.
Well, I tell you what, they need to run that same play and run right at Aiden Hutchinson. Chris Manhertz manhandled him all the way through the whistle. That's where they need to be. They put that 12 personnel out there, 2 tight ends together, and just run at Hutchinson. They will get yards.
Hutchinson lines up on the opposite side to the offense's left. 2nd and 9 for the Giants' 9. Handoff Singletary, hit and drop. Anzalone was in there. Hutchinson was in there. And now it sets up a 3rd and 9 for the Giants from their own 9-yard line. On the season in 9+, just 10 of 52. 35% of the Giants' 3rd downs have been 9+. Detroit has given up 10 of 47 in 9+. Slayton out to the left. Robinson inside of him. Hodgins split right. Winston in a shotgun set moves Robinson over to the right slot. Play clock at 5 on this 3rd and 9. Winston calls signals, takes the snap, back to throw, sets in the pocket, delivers it to the right, and it's incomplete, intended for Hodgins. Looked like he ran a stop. Winston threw a go.
Yep.
So the Lions play the field position game and force a 3 and out. Now Jamie Gillen in the punt.
To Howard's point, if the Giants don't accept that penalty, they have more breathing room. Ball comes out to the 20.
Khalif Raymond averages 7.3 a return. Spent time with the New York Giants in his career. Gillen takes the snap, sets it, and shanks it to the near sideline. It bounces at midfield and then kicks into the Lions bench at about the 46-yard line. Turned out to be a better punt than one would have thought. 43 yards on the punt. Timeout. 6:24 to go in the first. Giants 7, Lions nothing on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Hey, it's Haley Steinfeld. When everything requires your attention, it can be tough to figure out what to prioritize. But I'm here to talk to you about something that you should always put first, your breast health. In fact, if you're 40 and over, you should be getting screened once a year. And if you're under 40, it's never too soon to visit yourattentionplease.com to learn about your breast cancer risk. So go on, pay the girls some attention and take the time to find out your breast cancer risk at yourattentionplease.com. Trust me, your future self will thank you.
So Citizens is like a coach, but for making sense of your money?
Yes, exactly, Mr. Manning.
Oh, call me Eli. What's the game plan, Coach?
Call me Jen. First, we work on setting long-term goals.
Goals? I know all about those. Touchdown.
Great. That's what we do at Citizens. We make a plan to reach those goals. Or touchdowns.
Coach, let's go!
Eli, it's Jen.
Giants fans, make sense of your money with Citizens. Official bank of me, Eli Manning, and the New York Giants. Learn more at citizensbank.com/Giants.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
At Garza Scrabbler and LeBrock, we specialize in injury law. You can trust that when you come to Garza Scrabbler and LeBrock, you are going to have the right attorney for your type of injury. Our promise to our clients is we will treat you like family and maximize the value of your case. We will never undersettle a case. If you're injured, give us a call at 855-GGL-WINS. We never charge a fee unless we win your case.
Now is the perfect time to get a Peerless Boiler. Don't wait. Go to peerlessboilers.com for more information and an installer near you. Remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers.
Bob Papa, Carl Banks, Howard Cross. Second possession coming up for the Lions. Giants with a 7-0 lead here in Detroit. 6:24 to go. We're in the Hackensack Meridian Health broadcast booth. Keep getting better. Lions break the huddle. 1st and 10 for their own 47. Goff will work over center. Montgomery the tailback. They're going to hand it off on an end around. Burns was there for Gibbs, and he drops him for a loss back at the 44-yard line. Loss of 3.
Good job by Brian Burns getting up the field there. That's what you call setting the edge. You don't have to have a blocker on you to set it. He kept the leverage, turned him back inside.
18th tackle for a loss this year, recorded by Burns, who's having a Pro Bowl year. 2nd and 12, Goff back to throw, climbs the pocket, fastball over the middle, it's bobbled and dropped by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Javon Holland on the coverage, might have got a hand in there, Carl.
Yeah, good sticky coverage by this defensive backfield here. Penei Sewell is on Brian Burns. He didn't give him. Yeah, he did get a hand in there.
So now the Lions have a 3rd and 13. They failed on a 3rd and 7, hit a 3rd and 1. 3rd and 13 from their own 44. 2 receivers bunched right, 1 in the left slot. Williams in motion from right to left. Goff back to throw. Checks it down in the flat to his back. And the Giants rally to the football and hold it to a gain of 4 on the play.
Well, that's good open field tackle there. Though Flanagan Fowles did not make the play, he stopped him enough for Javon Holland and the rest of the crew to get there. That's just good open field defense.
So Detroit, 2 possessions. They'll have to punt for a second time. Jack Fox in. Last punt pinned Olszewski at the 8. 4th and 9 for Detroit. Giants can't jump. Good snap. Giants get some pressure. Olszewski a fair catch at the 10. The punter got run into.
So did Abdul Carter.
And Abdul Carter is down and shaken up, helped up by his teammate, Chauncey Golston, and we'll get a timeout with 5:03 to go in the first. 7-0 Giants on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
New York Lottery's holiday scratch-off games are the perfect gift for everyone on your list.
Like me, your Aunt Jules. I told you I didn't need a gift this year, but I secretly really want one.
Or me, your neighbor Frank. I hope you didn't forget I'm coming to your holiday party tonight.
Or me. Why does no one ever think of the voiceover guy? Anyway, New York Lottery's holiday scratch-off games have more winners and top prizes up to $5,000. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Football season's here, and just like winning teams, your engagement should be all about the best. If you're ready to pop the question this season, visit the experts at London Jewelers. With top-notch professionals and cutting-edge technology, London Jewelers can help you select or design the perfect ring. Explore the 2 by London collection, offering something for every budget. Whether you're starting over or starting new, let London Jewelers be part of your journey. Visit any of their 6 locations across New York and New Jersey. London Jewelers, serving families since 1926.
Quick Check Free Coffee Fridays are back. Every Friday, get free award-winning coffee with QC Rewards. Not Friday? We got you. Buy any breakfast sandwich, get a coffee for just 99 cents. Quick Check. Go for more. Restrictions apply. Quick Check's $4.99 Subwiches and 6-inch subs give you delicious value. Try the Little Italy or new Smash Meatball Subwiches made on locally baked bread, delivered fresh, and stacked high for just $4.99. Quick Check. Go for more. Restrictions apply.
It's moments like these where understanding risk changes everything. It's what turns the underdog into a legend. 4th down, last play, a bold call for the win, and it's good! At Moody's, we study risk like it's game footage. We analyze it, we break it down, and reveal the opportunity. And that's how winning is done, people. Moody's, decode risk, unlock opportunity.
Happy Thanksgiving from Hackensack Meridian Health, hometown hospital of the New York Giants. Wishing all Giant fans good health this holiday season. Hackensack Meridian Health. Keep getting better.
Join us Monday, December the 1st, downtown social in Manhattan. Watch the Giants take on the Patriots in primetime. Enjoy Modelo drink specials. Meet Giant legends. Enter a raffle. Got a chance to win game tickets and more. Visit Giants.com/Bar Network. To learn more, please drink responsibly. 3rd possession for the Giants. 1st and 10 from their own 10. Right to left on your radio. Ball spotted on the right hash. Tracy in a one-back set. Winston over center. Calls out signals. Handoff for Tracy. No room to run. He falls ahead for a yard. And that's it. Giants started their last drive at their own 8. Went 3 and out. Had the opening drive of the game. They went 70 yards in 4 plays.
Well, I tell you, they just need to run at Hutchinson. He's locked up with these tight ends and cannot get off the block.
Should I knock on the window next to us where the coaches are?
Stretch it to Hutchinson.
2nd and 8 from the Giant 12-yard line. Winston in the shotgun set. Tracy to his left. James takes the snap. Handoff for Tracy. Cuts inside Bellinger and then gets dragged around the ankles and brought down after a short gain on the play. McNeil on the tackle. Hakeem Neal in his 5th year out of North Carolina State. So the Giants have a 3rd and 6. They failed on a 3rd and 9. The 3rd and 2 went for a touchdown, the 39-yard touchdown pass to Wan'Dale Robinson. Winston in a shotgun set. Tracy comes set to the right of him. 2 receivers near side left, one along the numbers right. Winston claps his hands, wants the snap, gets it. Back to throw. They bring a blitz. They pick it up. He throws it to the left. Robinson makes a twisting catch at the 27-yard line and stays in bounds for a Giant 1st down.
Good pass protection. Great route by Wan'Dale Robinson. Good release. Runs a comeback route. Ball's on time.
And Carl, the Giants did a great job picking up the blitz.
Yep.
Tracy in a one-back set. Winston will work over center. 1st and 10 from the Giants' 27. Johnson in motion off the right. Winston on a play fake. Back to throw. Fires it right. Wide open Robinson at midfield. Down the right sideline to the 40 and pushed out of bounds in Lions territory at the 34-yard line. We check in on the sideline with Howard Cross.
Great protection by the guys. Tracy's done a good job, guys, in protection. He's picking up the outside guy that's coming. If he's not doing that, Winston doesn't have time to get the ball off.
So a big pass play to Wan'Dale Robinson, and the Giants with another explosive pass play. That is their 14th this year of over 30 yards. That one goes for 40. 1st and 10 at the 34. Giants up 7-0 here in the 1st. They hand it off for Tracy. Can't get out of the tackle.
Boy, they ran it right at Hutchinson, and if it wasn't for the linebacker Campbell, that was through the gate.
Jack Campbell is an outstanding player.
I'd run that one more time because...
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 at the Lions 32. Giants up 7-0, 1:55 to go in the first. 3 receivers right. Tracy split right as well. Winston takes the snap, drops back to throw. Fastball to the right side, completes it to the 18-yard line, and a flag comes in as Robinson got walloped on the play.
That one's going to go half the distance to the goal line now.
That's a 14-yard reception. And is that helmet to helmet on Brian Branch?
Defensive receiver either way.
Yep, that's helmet to helmet. You can't argue that. And even Dan Campbell looked at the replay and didn't argue.
Unnecessary roughness. The defense, number 32. That penalty is half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
See, in college, that's targeting, and he would have been kicked out of the game. Robinson with a tough catch, and Branch comes in, lowers his helmet, and hits Robinson right in the helmet. So they spot the ball at the 8. Goal to goal this year. The Giants 15 of 18, 11 touchdowns, 4 field goals. The Lions have given up 14 touchdowns in 16 goal-to-goal defenses. Lions 25th in red zone defense. I set. Handoff for Tracy. Up the middle he goes to the 5, and he's dragged down at the 4. So Tyrone Tracy with a nice run on first down. Now they'll spot it at the 5. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 5. Giants up 7-0. For the 7th time this season, they scored points on the opening drive. For the 6th time, a touchdown. 2nd and goal at the 5. Winston in a shotgun set. Tracy to his left. 2 receivers stacked right. They hand it off for Tracy. Runs inside. Tracy twisted down at the 2 after a gain of 3. Robinson coming back in the ball game for the Giants. So does Theo Johnson. Giants will have to run a play before the end of the first quarter. Clock winding with 30 seconds remaining. Here in the first quarter, the Giants trying to add to a 7-0 lead. They have a 3rd and goal at the 3. Hodgins out to the right. Johnson flex left. Winston in a shotgun set. Moves Tracy to his left. Winston calls signals. Takes the snap. Back to throw. Rolls to his right. Looks left. Now throws it out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete. So will the Giants go for it, or they'll kick a field goal? They're going to send the field goal unit out. So a missed opportunity with 1st and goal at the 8. The Giants are going to have to settle for a field goal.
But great decision-making by Jameis Winston. Not forcing anything. Couldn't get his feet set. Just said, let me get it out of here and save some points.
Younghoe Koo on to try a field goal of 21 yards. Koo 4 for 5 this year. Snap is clean, kick on its way, and he rips it through. So with the final play of the first quarter, the Giants now lead 10-0. Every successful field goal, Tommy's Tavern and Tap. Donate $500 to the Giants Foundation. Tommy's Tavern and Tap, your perfect spot for every occasion. 10-0 Giants after 1 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
It's the Kia Season of New Traditions sales event. So don't just hang your own lights. Look for the northern lights. Drink cocoa on the beach. Or be a drive-by karaoke caroler. Because every new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. So you can take holidays to places they've never been with a capable Kia SUV. And right now, get 0.9% APR for up to 60 months for well-qualified buyers and $750 bonus cash on the purchase of specially tagged new 2025 Telluride, Sorento, and Sportage models. Kia. Movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Financing for 24 to 60 months from Kia Finance. Subject to credit approval for purchase of new 2025 Telluride, Sorento, and Sportage. $17.05 per month for 1,000 financed at 60 months. $750 bonus cash on specially tagged models must be applied as down payment. Must take delivery by 12/1/25. Offers may not be combined except where specified. Subject to dealer participation and vehicle availability. See Kia dealer for details.
We all have reasons for wanting to be healthy, which is why Quest helps us track our health over time. With your lab results in one place, you and your doctor can see patterns that reveal the bigger picture. Quest translates your health so you can transform it. That's why it's best to build your health history with Quest for all your tests. So no matter what your reasons are for being healthy, visit testwithquest.com. Again, that's testwithquest.com. Quest, proud partner in health of the New York Giants.
When the team is on the road, the Giants Bar Network, presented by Modelo, has you covered. Visit NewYorkGiants.com/Bar Network to discover recommended venues near you where you can enjoy Modelo specials all season long and join fellow Giants fans to cheer on the team. Modelo is an official cerveza of fans with the fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Modelo Especial beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. You must be 21 or older. Football season's here, and your engagement deserves the best. Ready to pop the question? Visit London Jewelers and explore the 2 by London collection at any of their 6 locations in New York and New Jersey. London Jewelers, serving families since 1926. Giants Postgame Live, presented by Hackensack Meridian Health, airs on MSG Networks immediately following every Giants regular season game. MSG Networks, the TV home of the Giants. 10 plays, 87 yards. Koo, a 21-yard field goal. Wan'Dale Robinson, 106 yards receiving in the first quarter. That is the most by any wide receiver in the NFL this year in the first quarter. His third 100-yard receiving game. He had one against Dallas earlier this year, and his other came against Detroit back in 2022. Kickoff comes down to the 1-yard line, and it's run out by the Lions, and a toppling tackle made on Jason Sailors as he got out to the 35-yard line. They're going to spot him down at the 35-yard line, and that's where the Lions will start first and 10. Wan'Dale Robinson, a 39-yard touchdown catch on the opening drive, had a 40-yarder and a 12-yarder on that drive. So we start the second quarter. Giants up 10-0. Goff will work over center on this first and 10. Eye set behind him. Play fake to Montgomery. Goff throws it in the left flat. Nobody covered the tight end, who gets submarined at the Giant 45, and he landed on his head. Yeah. That's right.
Flanagan Fowles got drawn up to the line of scrimmage with the run fake.
And that's a 20-yard pickup on first down for Brock Wright. Williams split near side left. Amon-Ra St. Brown split right. First and 10 at the Giant 45. Montgomery, the tailback. Play fake. Goff back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now sidearms it over the middle and completes it to St. Brown, and he gets tackled at the Giants' 36-yard line. Gain of 9 on the play.
The Giants have got to get their rush balance. They have a player down. The tendency of these edge rushers is to duck inside. Who's that down?
Flanagan Fowles is injured.
Yeah. Took a shot on the tight end catch a play before.
And that was Montgomery on the catch, not Amon-Ra St. Brown. Timeout, 14:03 to go in the second. 10-0 Giants on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Ready for the best deal of the year? The VW Sign Then Drive event is back at Gene Langen Volkswagen. Take advantage of interest rates as low as 0% and rebates up to $3,500 on new VWs. And don't forget to think Langen.
This is Dale for Northeast Men's Health, where we've successfully treated thousands of men for low testosterone and helped them feel like their old selves again. Please take a moment and listen to how we help Kurt.
You're supposed to be on fire as a person. You're supposed to want to get things done. I started having anxiety out of the blue, low libido, brain fog, not feeling driven. Literally had to push myself every day to get up and get things done. I was driving and I heard Northeast Men's Health on the radio, and the first consult seemed reasonable. So I decided to give it a call and made an appointment. They found that I had low T, and after that it was like a light switch got turned on. I've been a patient at Northeast Men's Health for about 9 months now. Everything's gotten a lot better in my life. Energy, feeling, just work, a whole lot better. Even my kids notice. They're like, Daddy's got energy, Daddy's ready to go. If you don't feel like that, I would suggest calling Northeast Men's Health.
Thanks, Kurt. It's true. Low T therapy will likely change your life. Your initial appointment is only $99 with results in minutes. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call today, 800-930-5956, or go to northeastmenshealth.com.
If you've been injured, you deserve more than what the insurance company offers you or thinks you're worth. When you get Carter, we'll help you get more. More experience, more attention, and more accessibility. People who hire an attorney get 3 times more on average compared to what big insurance offers them. Their job is to get you to take less. Ours is to get you more. If you've been injured, call the Carter Mario Law Firm at 877-GET-CARTER or head to getcarter.com to get more.
We keep you running. We keep you safe.
When it comes to tires, buy smart and drive smart. The modern way at moderntiresct.com. You'll get the best deals at moderntiresct.com.
That's driving smart, modern way.
Football season's here. Your engagement deserves the best. Ready to pop the question? Visit London Jewelers. Explore the 2 by London collection. Any of their 6 locations in New York, New Jersey. London Jewelers, serving families since 1926. Lions have a 2nd and 1 at the Giant 36. They hand it off inside, and they pick up the first down as Montgomery on the carry. Boy, that inside backer position is jinx. McFadden got hurt in the first half of the season opener. Muasau has been hurt. Flanagan Fowles able to walk off under his own power. So Zaire Barnes was in. 1st and 10 Detroit at the Giant 33. Giants up 10-0 early here in the second. St. Brown jogs in motion to the left. Goff will work under center. Play fake to Montgomery. He's back to throw. Zips it over the middle. St. Brown makes the catch. Runs out of a tackle at the 22. And finally brought down at the Giants' 15-yard line. Amon-Ra St. Brown, his 67th catch of the season. Interesting stat here, Carl. Next gen stats. Since 2024, against man coverage, Goff 67%, 30 touchdowns, 1 interception. The Giants play by percentage the most man-to-man defense in the league this year.
Maybe they should give him a little more zone.
1st and 10 at the 15. Montgomery to the right of Goff. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Goff takes the snap, back to throw, fires it into the end zone, incomplete. As Belton was on the coverage, St. Brown can't believe there's no flag. And now a flag comes in late. Wait a second. Wait a second. Unless they're going to get Williams for unsportsmanlike. Oh, no, they're caught. Wait a second.
Boy, oh boy.
Now they're calling pass interference on the Giants. The field judge, after the play was
Defense,
over.
Number 24. Since that penalty occurred in the end zone, the ball placed on the 1-yard line, automatic first down.
This is
Jeff Shears, out of nowhere, threw a flag. The play was over. St. Brown was arguing.
Over. Wow. Well, I tell you what, this.
So they spot the ball at the 1.
Whether it's the Giants or anybody else, this type of officiating, it just doesn't bode well for people's confidence in how these games are officiated. That comes from nowhere and very delayed.
1st and goal at the 1. Montgomery to the right of Goff. Handoff Montgomery. Hit behind the line. Zaire Barnes with the hit to slow down Montgomery. So who's Zaire Barnes? In his 2nd year out of Western Michigan. Broke in as a 6th-round pick of the Jets in 2023. Was on injured reserve with the Jets all of last year.
Good job by the kid Western Michigan. I'm sure he's got some people watching if they're not here.
Loss of a half yard. 2nd and goal with the ball sitting between the 2 and the 1. Giants up 10-0. Goff will work over center with Montgomery, the tailback. Play fake, and Goff runs out of a burn sack, rolls to the end zone, and he throws it away incomplete.
So this should be intentional grounding. There's not a receiver in sight anywhere.
There's no receiver, and he wasn't out of the tackle box.
That has to be intentional grounding. Where's the flag? There's no receiver anywhere in the area.
Burns, this might have been the easiest sack that he missed this year.
Yeah.
And now the flag comes out. So Burns, who has 13 sacks, missed on number 14, and then Goff just threw it with no receiver in the area on a 2nd and goal from the 1.5.
Intentional grounding, offense, number 16. That's a 10-yard penalty and a loss of down. 3rd down.
So now it'll be
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal from the
12.
Just inside the 12. Brian Burns can't believe he missed the sack.
Just got to keep going. He impacted the play, caused a penalty.
Teslaw comes in as an extra receiver. Ball sits between the 11 and 12 of the Giants. 3rd and goal for Detroit. Number 5 in the NFL in red zone offense. Goff in a shotgun set. St. Brown in motion from left to right. Goff throws a little swing pass to St. Brown. St. Brown weaves through the defense. And is he in? Yes, touchdown. And Carl, that's just a terrible job of tackling. He threw it almost behind the line of scrimmage, and nobody could get St. Brown on the ground.
Yeah, they got everybody out there in the flat, and Brown just followed the black jerseys. Saw one Giant go in there and try to pierce that wall.
They put him in motion. I mean, he caught the ball at the 14-yard line, and nobody could get off a block.
Well, if you want to call it that. Corey Black had a clear shot at him.
Bates on for the extra point to make it a 3-point game. Snap, spot, kick on its way, and it is good. So with 11:41 to go here in the second, Giants missed a golden opportunity to hold the Lions to a field goal. It's the Giants 10, Lions 7 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
New Jersey packs a lot of wow into every winter getaway. We got wows to knock your ski socks off, wows to warm your soul, and wows to blow your mind. New Jersey, it's one wow after another. Find your wow at visitnj.org. New Jersey, little state, lot of wow.
For 10 years, Tackle Kids Cancer and Captain Eli Manning have been making a difference in the fight against pediatric cancer. And this season of giving is the perfect time for you to join TKC and Eli. Donations support TKC's MVPs, the most valiant patients, by providing life-changing care, advanced critical research, and vital survivorship programs. Help make this their biggest year yet and give today at tacklekidscancer.org.
'Twas the month of November, and all through Bob's stores were weekly unboxings of savings and more. I'm talking unbeatable values on styles for every room. You could even save big on thousands of markdown clearance items. Excuse me. Well, you get the idea. So stay tuned and stop into your local store or shop online to unbox major savings every week in November.
Oh, my Bob!
Bob's Discount Furniture.
Huddle up with Food Bazaar Supermarket and leave the game day catering to the pros. From chicken wings and tenders, spare ribs, sandwich and cheese platters, you'll find an entire lineup at catering.foodbazaar.com. That's catering.foodbazaar.com. And we deliver. Or if you're just looking to shop from the comforts of home and get your weekly groceries delivered, we've got that in the playbook too. Just go to shop.foodbazaar.com, place your order, and use promo code FANSGET10 for $10 off your $50 order. Order now at shop.foodbazaar.com.
Football season's here, and your engagement deserves the best. Ready to pop the question? Visit London Jewelers and explore the 2 by London collection at any of their 6 locations in New York and New Jersey. London Jewelers, serving families since 1926. Bacon, egg, and cheese, 6-piece hash browns, medium coffee, all for $6. Now that's value only at Dunkin'. Giants 10, Lions 7. 7th place, 65 yards on a 3rd down play. They ran a slip screen on 3rd and goal at the 11. Amon-Ra St. Brown did the Victor Cruz salsa. For some reason, Corey Black chose not to try to make a tackle on that play as Bobby Okereke was being held. And the Lions get on the board. Oshesky returns the kick from his own 4. Weaves to the near side. Hops over a man at the 30 and then wrestled down at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, I think the effort by Corey Black on that touchdown is unacceptable. Your defense is giving great effort throughout this game, and to be able to stop a touchdown and hold him to a field goal would have been important. He was the unblocked guy and never wanted to stick his shoulder pads in there, and that's just not acceptable to the way they're playing right now.
Flanagan fouls, neck injury, will not return. 1st and 10 Giants from their own 31, and they're road white left to right on your radio. Ball sits on the left hash. Play fake to Tracy. Winston back. They have a man wide open in the right flat, and that's Tyrone Tracy across midfield to the 40. Weaves back inside to the 35. Stops at the 30, and now the Lions wrestle him and stand him up at the 28-yard line. But another huge pass play by the Giants.
Explosive play. I tell you what, Mike Kafka and staff have done an incredible job of game planning this. They've had about 5 explosive plays here in this game.
That one goes for 42. That's the 3rd pass play of this game for the Giants of over 30 yards. Winston at 171 yards already. 1st and 10 Giants at the Detroit 27, leading 10-7 with 10:43 to go in the half. Offset eye left, Singletary the back. They run a little end around for Wan'Dale Robinson. Gets to the edge and then chased out of bounds hard into the Lions bench. And that was a nice play by the Detroit defense there. And DJ Reed, the former Jet.
Yeah, lost a yard on that.
Well, they spot it in just inside the 27. Second and 10 for the Giants. Winston over center. Singletary in a one-back set. Hodgins split right. Giants shift personnel. Bellinger acts as a fullback. Handoff Singletary. Finds a cutback lane inside. Keeps his feet. Spins all the way down to the 15-yard line before he's knocked down there, but a gain of 12 for Devin Singletary.
Yeah, good job there. The Giants caught him in a run blitz. We're able to get enough on the blitzer up the middle, and Singletary runs right by him.
So the Giants in the red zone again. They had to settle for a field goal. They had a 1st and goal at the 8. And knowing this Lion offense, you can't settle for field goals. They got to get this in the end zone, leading 10-7. Winston in a shotgun set. Singletary to his right. 2 receivers left. 1 tight end to each side. Handoff Singletary. No, Winston faked the handoff, and he kept it himself. Fooled me, and gets tackled at the 12-yard line after a gain of 2. It's a play that is more suited for Jackson Dart. Jameis not a real threat with his legs. It'll be 2nd and 8 at the Lions 12. Giants in front 10-7. Hodgins goes to the left slot along with Robinson. Slayton split right. Theo Johnson flex right. Tracy the tailback. Winston over center on the 2nd and 8. Winston back to throw. Looks, lobs one into the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Hodgins, but he was covered.
Good job there again, not forcing it, not throwing a 50-50 ball. If it's not there, get rid of it.
Giants have hit a 3rd and 2 and a 3rd and 6. Failed on a 3rd and 3 and a 3rd and 9. This is a 3rd and 8 at the 12-yard line, leading 10-7 with 8:27 to go here in quarter number 2. Slayton split right. 3 bunched in the left slot.
Timeout.
And we're going to get a timeout.
Mike Kafka runs
First
on
charge
the field.
timeout. New York. This is a 30-second timeout.
Didn't like the configuration.
Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification on the WFAN Giants Radio Network. This drive started at the Giants 31 after Detroit scored on a 3rd and goal at the 11-yard line on a slip screen, missed tackling, and then a 42-yard catch and run And Tyrone Tracy got the Giants in business. Singletary with a 12-yard run. And now the Giants have a 3rd and 8 at the Detroit 12-yard line on the right hash. They break the huddle. Slayton goes left outside the numbers. Hodgins inside the numbers. Tracy split wide right with Robinson inside him. Winston in a shotgun set. 2-deep safety look. Winston takes the snap, back to throw. Has time. Throws it to the back of the end zone. It's caught by Hodgins, and he got the touchdown. He got both feet down. Isaiah Hodgins on a 3rd and 8 at the 12.
Another great play call by Mike Kafka. And the crowd goes silent.
Yep, the shin came down.
Ball
And the
never
right foot
moved.
was down. Yep, the knee comes down. That's a touchdown, and he secured it. Isaiah Hodgins, who was on the practice squad with the Giants last year, with the Niners and Steelers, never getting a uniform, comes back to the Giants, and in his second game back, scores a touchdown, and Kuon for the extra point. Snap, spot, kick on its way, and it is true blue. 8:21 to go in the second. Giants lead at 17-7. That touchdown brought to you by Ford, the official truck of the Giants. Timeout on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Chin up, stiff upper lip. Real men don't ask for help. Today, these ideas no longer hold true, especially if you have advanced prostate cancer. Ask your doctor about your PSMA status. One scan could change the course of your advanced prostate cancer journey, because asking for help is the manliest thing you can do. Visit scanforpsma.com for the doctor discussion guide, which can help you navigate your next appointment. Sponsored by Novartis.
So, Citizens is like a coach, but for making sense of your money?
Yes, exactly, Mr. Manning.
Oh, call me Eli. What's the game plan, Coach?
Call me Jen. First, we work on setting long-term goals.
Goals? I know all about those. Touchdown!
Great. That's what we do at Citizens. We make a plan to reach those goals. Or touchdowns.
Coach, let's go!
Eli, it's Jen.
Giants fans, make sense of your money with Citizens. Official bank of me, Eli Manning, and the New York Giants. Learn more at citizensbank.com/Giants.
At DraftKings, we're all about responsible gaming. Sometimes you got to know when to hold up. There are no locks or sure things, so know when to fold up. It's more fun when it's for fun. So play responsibly. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas, 21 plus. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction.
We got the best team in New York. We've got all 5 boroughs. We've got big plays and fourth quarter comebacks. And through it all, we've always got the G-men's backs. Smirnoff knows football is a we thing, an experience that's best enjoyed together. With good drinks and good folks, home or away. We rally together, we cry together, and we always rally cry together because most of all, we got love for the Big Blue. Smirnoff, we do game days. Please drink responsibly.
New York Giants football is brought to you by Bob's Discount Furniture, official furniture store and a mattress partner of the New York Giants.
We're in the Hackensack Meridian Health broadcast booth. Keep getting better. Giants, 6 plays, 69 yards. Tracy, a 42-yard catch and run on a 3rd and 8 at the 12. Winston hits Hodgins in the back of the end zone. And the Giants lead at 17-7 with 8:21 to go here in the second. Coup to kick off from left to right. Sailors is back deep. End over end kick towards Sailors. He'll field it at the 2. Runs along the numbers to the 20. Submarine down at about the 28-yard line as the Giants covered that nicely. And Rico Payton gets the tackle. So here comes Goff and the Lions, who on a 3rd and goal at the 11 threw a slip screen to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he weaved through the Giant defense to get the Lions on the board on their last possession.
And that's a play they will run in the field, too, not just in the red zone.
1st and 10 Lions. Ball sits at their own 28. Eye set. Gibbs back in at tailback. Handoff for Jahmyr Gibbs. Finds a cutback lane left, and then it's tripped up. I think that was Abdul Carter that tripped him up, or he might still be running.
Yep.
Holds it to a gain of 6.
Giants did not get off of blocks there. Everybody was stood up, but no one could get off a block to make the tackle.
DJ Davidson in a defensive tackle. Goff over center on a 2nd and 4. Hands it off again. Gibbs in space.
Heck
and
of
it
a
gets
play.
upended.
Wow, what a play there.
Yeah, the
That
Giants.
Corey Black, I mean, good open field tackle. Can't take yourself out of the game, though, Corey. You make one big play, and now you pull yourself out of the game. Who's in for him?
Rico Payton has come in. 1st and 10, Detroit from their own 39. Goff out of a shotgun set. Fires it to his right. Completes it. Incomplete. Williams got hit. And they say the ball hit the ground.
Well, they got to get Corey Black back in the game. He can't.
You know, they got Jarek Bernard Converse, 3rd-year man out of LSU. Former 6th-round pick of the Jets is in the game.
I mean,
2nd and 10 from the Lions 39 with 7:03 to go here in the first half. And not sure what the delay is, and Detroit will call a timeout with the play clock at 4.
First charge timeout.
Giants lead it 17-7.
Timeout.
And we're going to keep it right here.
Corey Black is with a trainer or not.
Now,
Let's walk back on the field, I believe.
Nope, Bo Braid comes in the ball game.
Is Black with a trainer? You make one tackle and you're out.
I'm looking on the Giant bench for him.
He's just standing there. This ain't basketball. You got to get back in there. I mean, if he's just standing there and no medical attention, bro, you got to get back in there. This ain't basketball. They need you. You got down to your 4th-string quarterback right now out there. You think Detroit's not going to try to go at him?
Paulson Adebo with the knee injury can't go.
And I'm not, if he's hurt, he's hurt. But if you're standing there and not getting medical attention,
2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line. We'll see if Howard Cross can effort some information. Goff takes a shotgun snap, dumps it over the middle. The pass incomplete. And there's a big hit on Jamison Williams by Bobby Okereke. So now Detroit will have a 3rd and 10. They're 2 for 4 on 3rd downs, 1 for 2 on 9+. The second one, the 11-yard touchdown slip screen.
Yeah, Zaire Barnes and Bobby Okereke, good break on the football there.
2 receivers right, 2 left. 3rd and 10 for the Lions from their own 39. Goff in a shotgun set. Has Gibbs to his right. Goff takes the snap. Giants bring pressure. Goff tries to avoid it, and Goff is going to get sacked. Darius Alexander, his 2nd sack of the ball game. And on a 3rd and 10, the Lions lose 8, and they'll have to punt with 6:44 to go here in the first half.
And that's just good pressure that forced Goff right into the arms of Alexander there.
Yeah, Dexter Lawrence got tremendous pressure, and Alexander was the beneficiary of it.
Give Dexter an assist on that.
And Corey Black was on the field on that last play.
Good,
so
good.
Fox to punt. Oshesky stands at the 18. Fox takes the snap. Quivering kick, middle of the field. Returnable for Oshesky from his own 22. Tries to make somebody miss, goes backward, and no bueno. Tackled at the 26. 6:10 to go here in the first half. Giants back on offense, leading 17-7 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Giants tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Giants and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff, like tailgating with your friends and fam. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Giants.
For 39 years, McCarter & English has worked with the New York Giants, a valued client and a championship team that recognizes our collective responsibility to pursue social justice. The lawyers at McCarter & English know that diversity of talent and backgrounds are key to a winning team strategy, and that we all win when the playing field is even. Learn more about McCarter's history of winning legal strategies at McCarter.com/social justice project, and join us in the fight for real change.
We got the best team in New York. We've got all 5 boroughs. We've got big plays and fourth quarter comebacks. And through it all, we've always got the G-men's backs. Smirnoff knows football is a we thing, an experience that's best enjoyed together. With good drinks and good folks, home or away. We rally together, we cry together, and we always rally cry together because most of all, we got love for the Big Blue. Smirnoff, we do game days. Please drink responsibly.
It's moments like these where understanding risk changes everything. It's what turns the underdog into a legend. Fourth down, last play, a bold call for the win, and it's good! At Moody's, we study risk like it's game footage. We analyze it, we break it down, and reveal the opportunity. And that's how winning is done, people. Moody's, decode risk, unlock opportunity.
Now is the perfect time to get a Peerless Boiler. Don't wait. Go to peerlessboilers.com for more information and an installer near you. Remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers.
Giants football brought to you by Verizon, the official 5G network of the Giants. Verizon, America's most reliable network. Zaire Barnes called for a hold on the return, so the Giants will start 1st and 10 at their own 12. 6:10 to go in the half. Giants in front 17-7. We check in on the sideline with Howard Cross.
Guys, it's strange to me that the Giants don't double the gunners on these returns. If they double the gunners, you give the returners a better chance of getting the ball up the field. And so far today, the Giants just won't do it.
Giants have been good for the most part in coverages this year. Nothing really explosive in the return game. Remember, the Lions won the coin toss and deferred. So this is an important drive here for the Giants because you don't want Detroit to get the ball back, get a score, and get the ball to start the third coming off a score. I set behind Winston on a 1st and 10. Left to right on your radio from the Giant 12. Singletary's the tailback. Handoff Singletary. Runs left. Grabbed by Anzalone. And tackled at the 16 after a gain of 4.
You know, this 12 personnel that the Giants deploy, it is so multiple for defense. They can play physical, they can play finesse.
They got one tight end to each side on a 2nd and 6 from the 16. Winston calls signals. Singletary to his left. Handoff for Singletary. He's going to bounce it to the near side, right to the 20. Lowers his shoulder, and he can't get the first down.
Ooh, that wasn't real good.
And Carl, you know, good run by Singletary, but the Devin Singletary of yesteryear, the younger Singletary, that's a first down and more.
Yeah, but he'll take the 6. Or 7 on that, actually.
So it's 3rd and 1 with the ball sitting just across the Giant 20. They need a yard and a half. They have to get to the 22. Their first 3rd and 1 attempt of the game. Full house backfield. Winston's in the gun. 2 tight ends serve as fullbacks. Singletary the tailback. Handoff Singletary. Runs left, and he's not going to get there. He went behind Theo Johnson, and he didn't get it.
Well, one official, they're going to be a half yard short.
So the Giants send out the punting unit. And, Carl, I thought that was blocked well enough for them to get it with Theo Johnson leading the way. But Singletary Really, that second down run is the one that killed him because when he bounced it outside, that should have been a first down. So instead, with 4:20 to go here in the first half, the Giants up 17-7. They're going to be punting the football away. Gillen takes a high snap, sets it. Low toppling kick, not deep. It's going to bounce at the Lions 38, teeters at the 40, and the Giants touch it down. Barnes does at the 40-yard line, but not a great punt.
Yeah, Jamie Gillen has not had a good last few weeks here. He's got to be part of the winning process here. He's got to be a weapon. Got to be able to be the first line of defense. You punt. Defense has got to be stout. Not give up any points this first half. Any more points this first half. Detroit gets the ball back to start the second.
Lions huddle up to our right, break the huddle. With the ball spotted on the left hash at their own 39. Goff in a shotgun set. Gibbs to his right. St. Brown in motion from left to right. Goff on a long count. Giants shift their front. Goff takes the snap, toss for Gibbs. Gibbs hit behind the line. He turns to the corner, lowers his shoulder as a flag comes in.
The Giants had it diagnosed. Gibbs out-leveraged him, though. They had a guy right there at the edge.
Yeah, neutral zone infraction on the Giants as they were shifting.
Offside. Defense, number 51. Lined up in the neutral zone. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Yeah, and you hold Gibbs to like 3 yards, 4 yards, and then you can't line up in the neutral zone.
Yeah, they looked like they had the adjustments made to the formation. Guys just got to stay on side to see the ball.
1st and 5 from the 44. Handoff for Gibbs. Picks his way up the middle. Shoulder down a yard short of the first down marker. At the Detroit 48-yard line, setting up a 2nd and 1. I think if I'm thinking it, as they bring in Dan Skipper as a tackle eligible.
Number 70 has reported as eligible.
Are they going to take the shot here, Carl?
They may. Hard play action here. Corners and safeties have got to be alert.
St. Brown out to the right. Williams out to the left. They move Skipper, setting him to the right. 2nd and 1 from the 48. They'll hand it off for Gibbs. Finds a crease left. Now he's going to bounce it to his right. And there goes Gibbs. 30, 25, 20. Belton chasing him. Gibbs finally falls out of bounds inside the Giant 5 at the 3-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs so explosive, and that's
explosive.
One that he pops right there.
They get guys knocked out of their run lane. Bobby Okereke couldn't get him down, and Dane Belton saved the touchdown.
Gibbs goes for 49 on that play. 1st and goal at the 3. Play fake to Gibbs. Goff throws it for Gibbs to the right, who reaches for the pylon, and he's in for the touchdown. So you think about the sequence, Carl. On that 2nd down run where Singletary could have bounced it outside and gotten the first down, he didn't. They failed on a 3rd and 1. You go 3 and out, punt it, and then the Jahmyr Gibbs show starts, and Detroit is an extra point away from pulling this score to within 3. And that was the 13th run this year allowed by the Giants of 20 or more yards.
Yeah, just guys couldn't get off blocks.
2:16 to go in the half. Fox on for the extra point. Snap, spot, kick on its way, and it is good inside the right upright. So Detroit answers with a 3-play, 61-yard drive, and with 2:16 to go here in the first half, Giants 17, Lions 14. Lions 2 for 2 in the red zone, 2 for 2 in goal to go. Giants 1 touchdown, 1 field goal in the red zone.
Yeah, I'd like to see a replay and see who was actually in the game on the Giants' defensive front.
Well, the Giants have moved the ball against this Lion defense. Jameis Winston is 7 of 10 for 183 yards. Wan'Dale Robinson had 106 yards in the first quarter. Doesn't have a target or catch since then. Hodgins, 1 catch for 12 yards on a 3rd and 8 at the 12-yard line for a touchdown.
Yeah, and with the Giants defense, they're good until they're not. They've made some really good plays this game. And then you give up this explosive, which was kind of a backbreaker. And like you said, it came on the heels of the Giants not being able to get a 3rd and 1 or a 2nd and 7.
And that is Gibbs' 4th run of over 40 yards this year. The Lions have 10 of them. Here's the kickoff from right to left, and it's going to come down to Eric Gray, who muffs it, bobbles it, picks it back up, and he's going to get blasted at the 18-yard line. And a flag comes in late.
Going to be unnecessary roughness.
There is no foul on the play. All action was legal. First down.
Eric Gray has had some issues in the past as far as bobbling kickoffs, and that didn't help right there. The Giants have used a myriad of players on kickoff return with Olszewski.
Yeah.
Now, this is a big drive for the Giants with 2:11 to go in the half, leading 17-14. Olszewski is lined up as a receiver to the left. 3 receivers left. Tracy to the left of Winston. They hand it off for Tracy. He runs left, squeezes ahead to the 21, and he's tackled after a gain of 3. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning, which is brought to you by Peerless Boilers. Perfect time to replace the boiler and water heater with a new Peerless Boiler and Pavilion Tankless Water Heater. Visit PeerlessBoilers.com for a dealer near you. 17-14 Giants on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Dunkin's $6 meal deal is kind of wild. You get a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, a 6-piece hash browns, and a medium iced or hot coffee, all for $6? That's the main character meal energy you need this fall. Get it now in Dunkin' stores or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. No substitutions. Participation and times may vary. Offer price varies in California and Hawaii. Limited time offer cannot be combined with other offers. Exclusions and terms apply.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining built Ford tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
So Citizens is like a coach, but for making sense of your money?
Yes, exactly, Mr. Manning.
Oh, call me Eli. What's the game plan, Coach?
Call me Jen. First, we work on setting long-term goals.
Goals? I know all about those. Touchdown.
Great. That's what we do at Citizens. We make a plan to reach those goals. Or touchdowns.
Coach, let's go!
Eli, it's Jen.
Giants fans, make sense of your money with Citizens. Official bank of me, Eli Manning, and the New York Giants. Learn more at citizensbank.com/Giants.
Fall is here. You're back to the daily grind, but there's a morning team to help you start your day off right.
That's Today in New York.
A roundup of the news from people who know the tri-state.
That's Today in New York.
The most accurate forecast certified.
That's Today in New York.
And a traffic team that can get you around any traffic mess.
That's Today in New York.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
That's Today. I'm Michael Gorgiuro.
Turn to us weekdays starting at 4:30 a.m. on NBC4 because
that's Today in New York.
Happy Thanksgiving from Hackensack Meridian Health, hometown hospital of the New York Giants. Wishing all Giant fans good health this holiday season. Hackensack Meridian Health. Keep getting better.
2 minutes ago, Giants lead the Lions 17-14. Bob Papa, Carl Banks, Howard Cross, and This is a critical part of the ballgame. We talked about Singletary with a wide-open look to get a first down, didn't get it, then failed on a 3rd and 1. Quickly, Detroit strikes. Lions get the ball to start the third, and this is a big 7 yards that the Giants have 2 downs to get.
Yeah.
Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. Winston in a shotgun set, 2 receivers left. Robinson in motion off the left. Winston back to throw. He's going to throw a deep ball for Gunnar Olszewski over his head.
Flag.
Incomplete, but a flag comes in as he was being impeded from running his route. And they're going to get Harper for
Pass
the penalty.
interference. Defense number 23. The ball will be placed in the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Well, it's not Harper that was called for the penalty. It was Rocky.
He's got his arm.
Yeah, he's holding his arm.
The whole way.
Easy call. I mean,
Yeah.
they're going to call that one in the end zone against the Giants. You got to call that. So the Giants have it 1st and 10 at their own 45 with 1:55 to go in the half. Winston in the shotgun set, takes the snap, back to throw. Going to lob one down the left side. Wide open Robinson at the 35 and knocked out of bounds at the Lions' 29-yard line as Wan'Dale Robinson, who had 106 yards in the first quarter, his first target here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've got their game plan for the pass is really good. They're running a vertical that's holding the corner and the safety.
The previous play is under review.
And that goes for 26. I think what's under review right now is, was he tackled in bounds? Should the clock be moving? Because he caught it and he was running with it. Was he tackled in bounds or not? Robinson, I'm not sure what's being reviewed here as far as he clearly had possession of the ball and was running with it. I think what's being
After
reviewed.
review, the run was down inbounds at the 29-yard line with 1:50 remaining on the game clock. This requires a 10-second runoff as he was down inbounds. Timer, please reset the game clock to 1:40.
Now the Giants have 2 timeouts
1:50
remaining.
and run 10 to 1:40.
The Giants could use the timeout, but they're not going to use the timeout.
Yeah, no need to. If they get the play in right now, they blow that whistle there at the line of scrimmage. Just the thing that gets you is these delay of games that the Giants.
Please reset the game clock to 30 seconds. Thank you.
Yeah, listen, the Giants are really in no rush because they're in field goal range here. You don't want the Lions to get the ball back with 100 seconds left in the half. That pass play went for 26. Robinson up to 132 yards receiving. His career high 142 at Dallas. And if the Giants are to pull off this massive upset, they're going to need Robinson to set a new career high.
Please reset the game clock to 1:40 and the play clock to 30 seconds and wind on my signal, please.
Yeah, they started running the clock a little premature. So now he waves his arm, so the clock now runs. Play clock ticking at 24. 1st and 10 Giants at the 29-yard line of the Lions. Winston in the shotgun set, Tracy to his right. Robinson in motion off the right. They show blitz and they bring the backers. Winston back, hits the crosser, Robinson. He fumbled the football after he made the catch at the 24-yard line, and it went out of bounds at the 27, so it's a gain of only 3 on the play.
Winding the clock.
Clock continues to move, 1:10 to go here in the half. Giants up 17-14, 2nd and 7 at the 26. Shotgun set for Winston. Giants have to come out of this with points, leading by 3. Winston pumps his right leg, takes the snap, back to throw, has time, lobs one down the right sideline, and looking for Slayton, incomplete. He thought Slayton was running a go.
Yeah.
Slayton ran an out, and now Winston goes and chats with Slayton. So this will set up a 3rd and 7 at the 26. Once or twice that's happened in this game, but for the most part, things have been smooth. Can't afford a sack here with a 3rd and 7 at the 26. 48 seconds to go in the half. Winston in a shotgun set. He's got 2 receivers right, actually 3 right, with Hodgins along the hash. Winston takes the snap, back to throw, lobs one over the middle. Robinson makes the catch. No, he dropped it at the 10-yard line. Wandale Robinson a little shaken up. That would have given the Giants a 1st and goal, but he's not able to hang on. So
Big hit.
Field goal unit comes out. Harper on the hit. They had the look they wanted. Robinson ran a little in cut. So Koo to try a field goal of 44 yards off the left hash. Gill in the hole. Koo hit from 21. Snap, spot. Kick on its way. It's got plenty of distance, and it is good. So Koo hits from 44 yards out, and the Giants now lead 20-14 for every successful field goal this season. Tommy's Tavern and Tap donate $500 to the Giants Foundation. Tommy's Tavern and Tap, your perfect spot for every occasion. And Carl, that is a huge drive by the Giants there.
Yes, it is. Leaving only 30-something seconds on the clock after this kickoff. It may be barely 30. Coverage is very important here.
The scoring drive for the Giants. 6 plays, 56 yards. A big pass interference penalty on Rock Yassin helped that drive. And then Robinson had a big catch. Wasn't able to reel in that 3rd down pass play. And the Lions do have 2 timeouts remaining in 38 seconds. So still got to finish things off here in the half. Lions get the ball to start the 3rd. Winston 212 yards here in this first half. Koo with the sidewinding kick. And it's going to be run out of the end zone by the Lions. That's Khalif Raymond. Breaks to the outside, and Raymond finally gets shouldered out by Younghoe Koo. But good field position for Detroit.
Yeah, I mean,
at the 43.
They're near midfield, one explosive play, and they're in field goal range.
Giant kick coverage has been really good this year, but not on that one. Bates' long this season is 58. And the Lions have 2 timeouts remaining. 31 seconds to go in the half. Giants 20 and the Lions 14. Lions break the huddle. Goff will work out of a shotgun set. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Goff takes the shotgun snap, back to throw, delivers it to his right, and the pass is caught. And a great job by the Giant defense to keep Gibbs in bound, and Detroit has to call a timeout with 23 seconds to go.
Second charge timeout, Detroit.
Check in on the sideline with Howard Cross.
Great job getting him to the ground. Koo's on the sideline bragging about the tackle.
Well, you know, kickers do. Zaire Barnes in for the injured Flanagan Fowles with another play.
Yeah, good play.
So the Lions now with 1 timeout remaining. 2nd and 6 for their own 47. 23 seconds to go in the half. Giants in front, 20-14.
And the Giants' pass rush has been effective today. They are not allowing Goff to set and throw something vertical.
St. Brown goes in motion, bellies back to the left. Goff in a shotgun set, takes the snap, back to throw. Goff fires it over the middle, and he's got a receiver wide open inside the 30.
Right as I said, they're not allowing them to get anything vertical.
Khalif Raymond down to 10 seconds to go. Goff says spike it, and they do with 7. Carl, the old announcer's jinx, as Khalif Raymond just ran right through the Giant defense coming out of the slot. Nick Jones was looking at him. I don't know if he was looking for help or not, but that went for 29.
Yeah, Dane Belton was there near the line of scrimmage, too. Not sure if he was supposed to help out there before he got to the safety, but pass rush did not get there this time.
So with 7 seconds remaining,
They're going to go for the end zone once.
They have one timeout remaining. You have to go to the locker room with the lead.
Yeah.
And now the Giants will call their final time. Or no,
second charge timeout.
Second timeout.
New York. This is a 30-second
Wanted to
timeout.
check on the personnel of Detroit. Goff, in this first half, 10 of 16, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns. Gibbs, 9 carries for 83 yards, a long of 49. And Carl, it's been an entertaining first half, to say the least.
Yeah.
Rookie Darius Alexander has 2 sacks in the first half. Burns missed on one of them.
Yeah, Carter continues to get close, but no sack.
Yeah, Abdul Carter looking for his first full sack. Hard to believe 4 days before Thanksgiving he doesn't have one yet. Now would be a good time. 2 receivers bunched left. Goff in a shotgun set. Gibbs to his right. Goff takes the snap, back to throw. Checks it down to Gibbs. He's got to get out of bounds, and he does with 3 seconds remaining at the Giant 19-yard line. And now comes the field goal unit with Jake Bates. Bates had 1 block this year, a 45-yarder. He's only 13 of 17. 3 of his misses have been 54 or more yards. This is going to be a 37-yard kick from the right hash. Hogan Hatton, the long snapper. Jack Fox, the holder. On what will be the final play of the first half. Bates is set. Snap is clean. Kick on its way, end over end, and it is good. Lions get the ball to start the third. Entertaining first half. Giants have the lead 20-17 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
Hello? I'm a Marine.
No matter how you served.
My buddies from the Army are all gone now. I'm really alone.
No matter what you're going through.
I keep getting calls about the bills, and I'm trying to get a job. I feel so stuck.
We are here for you. If you or a veteran in your life is experiencing thoughts of suicide, dial 988, then press 1 to reach the Veterans Crisis Line.
What if your Thanksgiving table came with a story and a whole lot of flavor? At Angela's Kitchen, every jar of pasta sauce is a celebration of tradition, made with love, just like Nana used to make. Whether you're simmering a cozy family dinner or gifting a taste of home, our sauces bring comfort and joy to every bite. Choose from 5 festive favorites: hearty meat, creamy vodka, garden fresh tomato basil, classic marinara, and zesty pizza sauce. All crafted with natural ingredients, no sugar added, and flavor that feels like home. And don't forget the salsas, perfect for holiday appetizers or hostess gifts. From the sweet heat of pineapple chipotle to the bold bite of medium chunky to the tropical twist of peach mango, Angela's salsas bring the party to your plate. Find Angela's Kitchen pasta sauces and salsas at Big Y, ShopRite, Adams, Price Chopper, and dozens of local markets across Connecticut and Western Mass. This season, share the flavor and the story. Angela's Kitchen, from our family to yours.
It's time for the Halftime Report, presented by MetLife, the official insurance company of the New York Giants.
In what might be the best half of Giants football of the year, they lead the Detroit Lions at the half 20-17. John Schmelk and Tiki Barber with you at the WFAN studios in downtown Manhattan. And Tiki, This half, all about the offense, and specifically all about Jameis Winston. Starts this game 9 of 14 for 212 yards, 2 touchdowns. Wan'Dale Robinson, 6 catches on those passes, 135 yards. His touchdown coming on the kind of throwback across the field flea flicker on the first drive of the game. But Jameis Winston has been efficient, and Robinson has been able to get open against man coverage.
Yeah, from an offensive standpoint, the only gripes have been a couple of, when they're backed up, 3 and outs that were kind of uninspiring, but you're kind of playing it safe in that regard. Then you get some bad punts by Jamie Gillen. But other than that, I think Jameis Winston and his combo with Wan'Dale Robinson has been the thing to get excited about. Over 100 yards for Wan'Dale, running a variety of different plays for him. One was the trick play that resulted in a touchdown. You see him in the slot running over routes. You see him running seams, crossers, etc. So Wan'Dale has become the go-to guy. They haven't got much out of their run game, but Jameis, again, the Jameis Winston experience has been pretty outstanding so far in this game on the road against the Lions.
And I want to give credit to the offensive line too, Tiki. While they have not been able to create space in the running game, and that's a fair criticism.
Yes.
No sacks for the Lions defense, and Winston has taken a couple hits after he's released the ball, but for the most part, he's been protected back there to step into these throws and deliver them accurately on time.
I got to tell you, the biggest hit was on the flea flicker.
It was.
And that was because it was well diagnosed up front for the Lions. They obviously secondary, they were completely beat and busted. Wan'Dale's running scot-free, but Jameis sidestepped the defensive lineman, collected his composure, and delivered a target downfield that resulted in a big play. So kudos to this Jameis Winston-led offense. And we were talking about this in the break. Jackson Dart can learn a little bit from Jameis Winston. Just watching how he is composed in the pocket even when things take some time to develop. You see one of those over routes that he ran to Wan'Dale Robinson. It took some time, but he stayed in his pocket, stayed with and trusted his read, and made a good throw. There have been a couple of miscommunications. You saw one with Darius Slayton there at the end. If he just keeps running that go route instead of breaking it off, maybe there's a chance for a touchdown. There was one earlier with Isaiah Hodgins, who kind of, I think it was a back shoulder type situation that didn't get it really figured out, but they go into the halftime with a lead, and that's a win considering everybody thought the Detroit Lions team would blow this Giant squad out.
Halftime stats are brought to you by our local Kia dealers. Visit your local Kia dealer now for the Kia Season of New Traditions sales event. I mentioned Wan'Dale and Jameis Winston. Overall, on the ground, Devin Singletary, just 6 carries, 23 yards. Tyrone Tracy, 8 carries, just 17 yards. 1 catch apiece for Tyrone Tracy, who was left wide open in the slot for a 42-yard catch. Darius Slayton, the first reception of the game, was a nice whip route on a 23-yard gain.
Right.
And a 12-yard catch for Isaiah Hodgins. Giants have, for the most part, done a nice job on offense. For the defense, we'll talk about that when we return on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
At Garces, Graveler, and LeBrock, we specialize in injury law. You can trust that when you come to Garces, Gravel, and LeBrock, you are going to have the right attorney for your type of injury. Our promise to our clients is we will treat you like family and maximize the value of your case. We will never undersettle a case. If you're injured, give us a call at 855-GGL-WINS. We never charge a fee unless we win your case.
Think Verizon's best 5G network is expensive? Think again. This season, bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal. Then use those unwanted bills to wrap up goodbye gifts to AT&T. Or cut them into snowflakes to celebrate your switch from T-Mobile. 'Tis the season to save at Verizon. Just bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metric Root Score report dated 1/2025. Your results may vary. Requires postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days and same name as person redeeming deal. Additional terms apply.
I set, 3rd and 2. Ball sits at the 39. Toss right for Singletary. Throws it back to Winston. Makes a man miss. Now deep downfield, he's got Robinson in the end zone for the touchdown.
And that flea flicker gave the Giants the early 7-0 lead. It was a throwback across the field. Winston did a great job avoiding a rusher, then delivering the ball while he's getting hit. And Tiki, what I loved about that play call specifically was it was 3rd and 2. around midfield. They were clearly going to go for it on fourth down, so you figure, why not take a shot on third down? Well, maybe the Lions were expecting a run.
Yeah, I think they were, obviously, the Giants, because that was off of a penalty. It was 3rd and 7. Aiden Hutchinson was in the neutral zone, so it was a free play. They throw a shot down the field. It's incomplete. So 3rd and 2, you're on the positive side of the 50-yard line. Given what we saw last week from Mike Kafka, you knew that they were likely to go for it, and I think that's what sucked all of the defensive backfield up towards the line of scrimmage and gave Wan'Dale Robinson the freedom to get deep. But you're right, they would have gone for it on fourth down because what do you have to lose in this game? 2-9 coming into this game. The Detroit Lions on paper and according to Vegas are significant, has a significant advantage over you. Why not take advantage of every opportunity that you have? And once again, I think Bob said this on the broadcast, 7th time this year that the Giants have scored on their opening drive, which is damn impressive.
Yeah, and a credit to Mike Kafka, who has been calling plays all year and getting that script together for that first drive. Giants outgaining the Lions 254 yards to 182, on track for over 500 yards of offense against the Lions defense again. In terms of yards per game, is a top 5 unit in the National Football League. Tiki, let's talk about the other side of the ball. Giants defense, they've given up 17 points in this game. Probably too many big plays for your liking, including a big 49-yard run by Jahmyr Gibbs. Overall, he has 9 carries and 83 yards.
Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs is such a dual threat guy, and he's obviously scored the receiving touchdown after having that 49-yard run. They just split the defense. There was enough guys in the box to make a tackle, but nobody got off their blocks. And Jahmyr Gibbs, who is elusive and unafraid, as Lomas Brown told us in the pregame, to run between the tackles now, something he's learned from Dave Montgomery. And that's how you split them. It's hard to get splitters when you go towards the edges because everybody's running towards you. When you're coming straight downhill and you surprise people when you expose yourself into that second and third level, that's when you get big plays. And those are the ones that the Giants would want back. But overall, I think the Giants defensively have actually played better than expected. I
agree.
They've gotten some pressure on Jared Goff, Darius Alexander with his 2 sacks so far in the first half. One of them heavily influenced by Dexter Lawrence, which is good to see. But also they forced some 3 and outs, and that's kept this Giants offense able to maintain a lead.
Jared Goff, 11 of 17, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. Only one Lions receiver with 30 or more yards. That's Khalif Raymond with 1 catch for 30 yards. The copyright of this broadcast is owned by the New York Football Giants, Inc. All rights to this broadcast.
One Pride bring unwrapped holiday gifts to donate as part of the Lions Toy Drive presented by Meyer. Collections will take place outside Ford Field at Pride Plaza next Thursday, November 27th, when the Lions host the Packers, and Thursday, December 4th, when the Lions host the Cowboys. All donations benefit Toys for Tots, a national initiative of the U.S. Marine Corps to deliver toys to children and families this holiday season. So stop by your local Meyer, pick up gifts, and bring them to Pride Plaza outside Ford Field before the games.
Run a business and not thinking about radio? Think again. Because more people are listening to the radio on iHeart today than they were 20 years ago. And only iHeart Broadcast Radio connects with more Americans than TV, digital, social, any other media. Even twice as many teens than TikTok. And that reach means everything. Just think about the universal marketing formula. The number of consumers who hear your message times the response rate equals the results. Now let's get those results growing for your business. Radio's here now more than ever, and iHeart's leading the way. Think radio can help your business? Think iHeart. Streaming, podcasting, and radio, where the reach is real. Let us show you at iHeartAdvertising.com. That's iHeartAdvertising.com. Or call 844-844-iHeart. One more time, just call 844-844-iHeart and get radio working for you.
If you've been injured in an accident, don't let the insurance company decide how much you're worth. At Carter Mario Law Firm, you're more than just a client and more than just a quick settlement. When you get Carter, we'll help you get more. More experience, more attention, and more accessibility. The Carter Mario Law Firm's zero-fee warranty means you pay nothing unless we win. Visit GetCarter.com or call 877-GET-CARTER.
Join the Mental Health Coalition in creating a culture where vulnerability is strength, empathy is intuitive, and stigma is a thing of the past. Everyone has mental health. It's time to #TakeItPersonally. Create spaces where everyone feels welcome. Spread good vibes through random acts of kindness. And share mental health resources like you share memes. Tag @Mental Health Coalition in a video or leave a comment with a tip about how you #TakeItPersonally. For more information, visit thementalhealthcoalition.org.
Lions get the ball to start the third. We're in the Hackensack Meridian Health broadcast booth. Keep getting better. Giants in their road white jerseys, white pants, red numerals, dark blue helmet, white lowercase NY on each side, a red stripe across the top. Lions are wearing their black Honolulu blue numerals and helmets. Youngwei Koo will kick it off from right to left. Ball Papa Carl Banks, Howard Cross. Highly entertaining first half. Giants with a 20-17 lead. Koo will kick it off. Raymond and Sailors back deep. High kick. Fielded by Sailors at the 1. Cuts to his right. Hit at the 22 and dragged down at the 24-yard line. So the Giant defense gave up a big 30-yard pass play to Khalif Raymond near the end of the half, enabling the Lions to answer the Giants' field goal with one of their own. Jared Goff in the first half, 11 of 17, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. Gibbs, 9 carries, 83 yards. 49 of them came on one play. Gibbs also has a touchdown catch. So the Lions from left to right on your radio start 1st and 10 at their own 24. Raymond in motion, comes set right. Gibbs, the tailback, to the right of Goff. Handoff for Gibbs, picks his way left, turns it outside, chased by Black, and run out of bounds after a gain of 8.
So the Giants have it pretty clogged up in the middle of the defense. They've got to be able to set the edge. It's Abdul Carter right there. Just get up the field and turn the ball back where your help is.
Gibbs up to 91 yards rushing on 10 carries. He's in a one-back set on a 2nd and 2. Handoff right for Gibbs. Picks his way up the middle and carries Giants all the way up to the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 5 and a first down for Detroit. Giants have never trailed in this game. They took the opening drive, and on a 3rd down play, on a 3rd and 2, Jameis Winston handed it to Singletary, who threw it back to Winston. Winston avoided a sack and hit Rondell Robinson for a 39-yard touchdown. 1st and 10 from the Detroit 38. Goff on a play fake, sets and fires St. Brown on a crossing route. Holland gets him to the ground at the Giant 45-yard line.
Yeah, and that is a function of effective run offense. Play action pass.
Gain of 17 on the play.
That'll probably get back to the run game again.
Goff was sacked twice in the first half by Darius Alexander. On a 1st and 10, he drops back to throw, swings it out for Gibbs, who bobbles it, and then gets plastered by Cordell Flott at the Giants' 48-yard line, so that loses 3 on the play. Gibbs was playing hot potato with it in the right flat.
Yeah, good job there by Cordell Flott.
Actually, Drew Phillips is the one that made the tackle.
Squared him up.
So 2nd and 13 at the Giant 48. Opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Goff in a shotgun set. Gibbs to his left. Goff takes the snap. Checks it in the flat for Gibbs. Giants are there, and a nice open field tackle made by Phillips there, holding it to a gain of 2.
Now that's the Drew Phillips that showed up as a rookie last year. Just good sound tackling there.
Detroit in the first half on third downs, 2 for 5. They were 1 for 3 on 9+. This will be a 3rd and 11 at the Giant 46. Now, you know Campbell will be willing to go for it on 4th down.
They get close, yeah.
Goff back to throw, throws it underneath for Williams. There's a flag on the play. Williams to the 30, 25-20, 15, and finally shouldered out of bounds inside the Giant 10.
There's going to be a lot of illegal picks and guys downfield here on this one. That's coming back.
Yeah, 2 Lions offensive linemen scrape themselves off the turf.
Eligible man downfield offense. Number 60. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay, 3rd down.
Graham Glasgow called for illegally being downfield. So wipe that play off the board on the 3rd and 11 catch and run. And instead it'll be 3rd and 16 from the Lions' 49-yard line.
See if Dexter and company can get there this time.
It was a 38-yard play, negated by the penalty.
Abdul Carter is not on the field here.
Giants rushing 4 here as Goff drops back to throw, checks it down in the left flat, and trying to spin out of trouble. But the Giants rally to the ball, and Chase Gibbs out of bounds at the Giant 43-yard line, and the punting unit comes out.
It's good rally to the football there.
Now, Carl, if the Lions take the delay of game penalty, as happened after their first possession in a similar spot,
Giants should decline it.
Because remember, Olszewski called for a fair catch at the 8. Fox takes the snap, toppling kick. Olszewski lets it bounce at the 5, takes a Lion bounce backward, and they're going to down it inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. 10:49 to go here in the third. Giants 20, Lions 17 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Sign Then Drive is back at Gene Langen Volkswagen. Now is the time to get the best lease deal of the year on new VWs. 0 down, 0 first payment, and 0 due at signing. Think Langen, where driving home happy is just a signature away.
A decade ago, I was on the trail of one of the country's most elusive serial killers. But it wasn't until 2023 when he was finally caught. The answers were there, hidden in plain sight. So why did it take so long to catch him? I'm Josh Zeman, and this is Monster, Hunting the Long Island Serial Killer, the investigation into the most notorious killer in New York since the Son of Sam. Open your free iHeartRadio app. Search Monster, Hunting the Long Island Serial Killer. And listen now.
The Mazda More to Move You sales event is happening now at Manchester Mazda. Save more. Get 0.9% APR for up to 60 months on select Mazda CX-50 models. Choose more with one of Connecticut's largest Mazda inventories. And get more. Every new Mazda comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. It's everything you want and more at Manchester Mazda. Visit us at 80 Oakland Street or online anytime at manchestermazda.com.
This is Jim. Hello. Jim started advertising with iHeartRadio way back in April. And now,
I have customers out the door.
And this is Sarah.
Hi.
She started putting a portion of her marketing dollars in podcasting back in June.
Business is booming. That's why I'm working on a Saturday.
Want to be like Jim and Sarah? It's easy. All you have to do is own or manage a business and reach out to iHeart. Get started today at 844-844-iHeart or iHeartAdvertising.com.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure. Coming soon.
Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification of the WFAN Giants Radio Network. Giants start 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line. Winston is going to keep it on a fake handoff and doesn't fool anybody as he dives out for a yard. Today's game presented by Teradata. Teradata is an official data analytics partner of the New York Giants. Bob Papa, Carl Banks, Howard Cross. This is the 5th drive that the Giants are starting inside their own 20-yard line. They lead 20-17 after forcing the Lions to punt on the opening possession of the 3rd. Winston over center. Tracy the tailback. Handoff for Tracy, looking for a cutback lane. Runs out of a tackle. He's out to the 15, fighting his way near the first down, and he's got it. He got 10 when he needed 9. Tyrone Tracy celebrating his 26th birthday today with a good, hard, physical run.
Just runs in there and just second effort gets him that first down. The Lions have a player down
for injury.
So there's a player down for Detroit. Medical staff attending to him. Giants postgame live presented by Hackensack Meridian Health airs on MSG Networks after every Giants regular season game. MSG Networks, the TV home of the New York Giants. The injured Lions player slow to get up. Check out on the sideline with Howard Cross.
He was in the pile. Another friendly fire injury. Like he had so many lines around him to just, I don't know, maybe he just couldn't get up. Number 21 coming off the field.
Emmerich Robertson, one of the corners for Detroit.
See if the Giants go after his backup now.
That was a good hard run by Tracy. He got 10 there.
Yep.
And it gives the Giants a little breathing room. 1st and 10 from their own 18. Played just over 5 minutes of this 3rd quarter. First offensive possession for the Giants in the second half. Winston over center. Tracy the tailback. Play fake. Winston back to throw. Has plenty of time. Fastball over the middle and through the hands of Daniel Bellinger, who was wide open.
Yeah, I got to make that. And boy, Chris Manhurst just manhandled Aiden Hutchinson again. I mean, there's no pressure. He ripped the seam route. I think Daniel Bellinger just misjudged it. He was drifting away from the football.
And that could have been a huge play. And Winston a little annoyed. 2nd and 10 from the Giants' 18. Tracy to the right of Winston in a shotgun set. Bellinger in motion to the right. Winston back to throw. Again has time. Throws the wheel route for Theo Johnson along the right sideline. And he makes a leaping catch over the defender out at the 43-yard line. Gain of 24. Heck of a catch there. And how about the protection for Winston?
Yeah, I mean, they've done a great job, but just this 12 personnel is a problem, Bob, for a lot of teams.
Out jumped Anzalone. 1st and 10 Giants from their own 42. Winston over center this time. Play fake. Back to throw. Retreats. Looking to his right. Now he gets out of the pocket and throws it out of bounds, incomplete. Smart play by Winston there.
Yeah, nobody uncovered. I think it was a one-man route, and it wasn't there, so he says, let me just get rid of it.
Jameis Winston has done a good job of throwing some incompletions when need be.
Yep.
And it'll be 2nd and 10 from the Giant 42. Giants lead by 3. Slayton has been quiet after the first play of the game, in which Slayton had a 23-yarder. He's lined up to the left on this 2nd and 10. Winston calls signals. Back to throw. Fires it left. Robinson is open. Lowers his shoulder, and he's got a first down in the Lion territory before he's dragged down at the Detroit 47.
Yeah, Wan'Dale Robinson's having a day out of the slot.
He's got 140 yards receiving in this ball game. And it's 1st and 10 Giants at the Detroit 47. Make it 146, a new career high. Handoff for Tracy. Gets caught up in the wash as he tried to cut it back inside and gets only a yard on the play. Wan'Dale Robinson, his rookie season at MetLife Stadium, had 100 yards against the Lions, but he got hurt in that game.
Yeah.
And that was the end of his season.
And that was kind of his breakout game, too.
Had 142 at Dallas this year. He's at 146 right now. He had 106 in the first quarter. Only player in the NFL this year to have 100 yards receiving in the first quarter. 2nd and 9 at the 46. Winston takes the shotgun snap, checks it down in the flat, and passes high and incomplete.
There should have been an encroachment on the defense.
Tracy took a shot. So that'll set up a 3rd and 9. The Giants in the first half were 3 of 7. But they did score 2 touchdowns on 3rd down plays. They were 0 for 1 on 9+. Slayton out to the right with Robinson. Hodgins tight to the left. Johnson flexed in the slot. Winston calls out signals, points out the protection. Play clock at 4. Clapping his hands, he wants the snap. Gets it. Back to throw. Plenty of time. His pass tipped at the line, incomplete. He was trying to hit the crosser. It would have been short of the first down because the Lions had it covered. The protection has been outstanding today.
It really has.
But the Giants are going to have to punt the ball away with 7:23 to go here in the third. But, Carl, they did flip field position because this drive, remember, started at their own 7-yard line.
Yeah. Now, let's assume that they're going to keep this field position flip by making a tackle here.
Gillen getting set to punt. Takes a waist-high snap, sets it. Reverse spin boot to the near side. Fair catch called for at the 10 by Raymond. We'll get a timeout. 7:17 to go in the third. Giants 20, Lions 17 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network. When the team is on the road, the Giants Bar Network, presented by Modelo, has you covered. Visit NewYorkGiants.com/Bar Network to discover recommended venues near you where you can enjoy Modelo specials all season long and join fellow Giants fans to cheer on the team. Modelo is an official cerveza of fans with the fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Modelo Especial beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. Must be 21 or older.
For 10 years, Tackle Kids Cancer and Captain Eli Manning have been making a difference in the fight against pediatric cancer. And this season of giving is the perfect time for you to join TKC and Eli. Donations support TKC's MVPs, the most valiant patients, by providing life-changing care, advanced critical research, and vital survivorship programs. Help make this their biggest year yet and give today at tacklekidscancer.org.
It's moments like these where understanding risk changes everything. It's what turns the underdog into a legend. 4th down, last play, a bold call for the win, and it's good!
At Moody's, we study risk like it's game footage. We analyze it, we break it down, and reveal the opportunity.
And that's how winning is done, people.
Moody's, decode risk, unlock opportunity.
Hey, New Jersey, now's the time to enroll in quality, affordable health coverage through Get Covered New Jersey. All plans provide free preventive care, coverage for prescriptions, emergency services, and more. Plus, 8 in 10 get financial help to lower monthly costs. If you have questions or need help enrolling, Get Covered New Jersey is here for you. Hurry, open enrollment is happening now. Enroll by December 31st for January 1st coverage at getcovered.nj.gov. Getcovered.nj.gov.
New York Giants football is brought to you by Bob's Discount Furniture, official furniture store and a mattress partner of the New York Giants.
That's Eli Manning Show, presented by Panini Prism Trading Cards. Special guests, former Giant teammates, family pop culture icons throughout the season on the Giants YouTube channel. 7:17 to go in the third. Here in Detroit, Bob Papa, Carl Banks, Howard Cross. Giants lead at 20-17. Lions will start this possession at their own 10. Their first possession of the third. They got into Giants territory, but they were forced to punt. Goff under center. Montgomery in as the tailback. Goff takes the snap, play fake, back to throw, sets, fastball down the right side, wide open at the 40-yard line. He hits his receiver, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he gets dumped there after a gain of 30.
Now, the Giants don't have their best pass rushers in. You got Chauncey Golston. They double-teamed Carter, and they had a run front in there pretty much. Burns, I don't think. Burns was not in the game either.
Carter goes out. Interesting, Carl. I'll ask this question after this next play. Goff over center. Montgomery in a one-back set. Two receivers to the right. Williams in motion from right to left. Handoff for Montgomery. Picks up about 3, and he's tackled at the 43-yard line. Carl, it's interesting, right? Like, your best player's not on the field. It's coming off a change of possession in which you just went on a pretty long drive.
Yeah, I don't, again, this is a coaching situation which I don't profess to know how they are using their rotations, but I want my best players on the field, especially if a team is starting at the 10-yard line.
Handoff Montgomery. He runs right, gets turned back at the 46 after a gain of 3. So this will set up a 3rd and 4 for Detroit.
So you see they're platooning players, but if you got a team backed up at the 10-yard line, that's when I think, in my experience, that's when you put your best players out there and let the dogs hunt. You don't put your backups in and give up a 30-yarder and then put your guys back in.
Detroit 2 of 6 on third downs. 4 of them have been 9+. This is a 3rd and 4 from their own 46. Goff in a shotgun set, takes the snap, back to throw, fires one left. There's a flag on the play. It's caught along the left side. St. Brown with it, running, and finally chased out of bounds at the 34-yard line of the Giants. Are we getting an illegal pick?
Well, Bobby Okereke should have had an interception.
Offside. Defense, number 51, lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Bobby Okereke was right there, and the ball whizzed right behind
number
his
70,
ear.
as reported as eligible. Number 70 is eligible.
Goes directly where he's supposed to go. All he's got to do is get his head turned around. But then you're dropping into space and not with intention.
And for the second time today, Abdul Carter is lined up offside. It was declined. 1st and 10 at the Giant 34. Montgomery, the tailback, as Goff works over center. Play fake. Goff back to throw. Has time. Has a crosser, and he missed him. Wide open over the middle was St. Brown, and he overthrew him.
You know, I don't. So Bobby Okereke could have an interception there. He drops into the right area, but not with the intention of trying to get an interception. You've got to, all of these things, when they call these defenses and you execute them, look to execute them at a high level. Being there is just not good enough when you can make an interception or impact the play, and it was a completion as a result of that.
2nd and 10 at the 34. Goff on a play fake. They have a screen set up left from Montgomery. Grabbed around the ankles by Okereke.
Great play.
And dropped at the 29 after a gain of 5.
That's good play in space there.
Well, that'll set up a 3rd and 4. They just hit a 3rd and 4 on the pass play to St. Brown. Lions get to the line. Shotgun set for Goff. Montgomery to his right. 2 receivers left. Goff tosses it right. It's a sweep for Montgomery, and he's got the first down, shouldered out by Belton, and they just outnumbered the Giants going right.
Yeah, set the edge, quick toss. That's one of their signature plays. Brian Burns is outnumbered. He gets cracked. It's a toss crack again, folks. It's the play that has hurt the Giants, and it continues to. Wide receiver in close to your wide receiver. Somebody tell him alert crack.
On 3 trips in the red zone, the Lions have 2 touchdowns and a field goal. 1st and 10 at the 19.
And he's off the field now.
3:35 to go in the half. Giants up 20-17. Goff is back, sacked by Rakeem Nunez-Roches, back at the 30-yard line.
Now, go back to the huddle, and you're doing a dance. That's a great play.
But wait a second, Carl. They're spotting the ball for a 3-yard loss? No, they haven't spotted back at the 27. I don't know what the fans are booing.
Didn't fall on him.
It's a sack.
Didn't pick him up. Didn't dump him.
2nd and 18 at the 27. Goff takes the snap, fakes the toss. They have a little slip screen to the right. Spinning and turning is Khalif Raymond, and he's finally knocked down at the 21-yard line. We check in on the sideline with Howard Cross.
The fans were booing because when Nacho's dancing, it looks like he kicks Goff in the head. He doesn't do it, but it looks what it looks like on film.
Well, yeah, he hit him. He kicked him in the head. He did kick him in the head. And he's lucky he didn't get flagged, quite honestly.
Yeah.
2:37 to go. And we're going to get a timeout. Giants 20, Lions 17 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Hey, what's up? It's Wanda Sykes. I'm here to remind you about something super important, getting your breast screened. Because trust me, your breast health should be a priority. Early detection for breast cancer can change the game, which is why you should visit yourattentionplease.com to learn more. And do me a favor, if you've already had a breast cancer screening, remind your friends and family to visit yourattentionplease.com too. We gotta look out for our girls.
So, Citizens is like a coach, but for making sense of your money?
Yes, exactly, Mr. Manning.
Oh, call me Eli. What's the game plan, Coach?
Call me Jen. First, we work on setting long-term goals.
Goals? I know all about those. Touchdown!
Great. That's what we do at Citizens. We make a plan to reach those goals. Or touchdowns.
Coach, let's go!
Eli, it's Jen.
Giants fans, make sense of your money with Citizens. Official bank of me, Eli Manning, and the New York Giants. Learn more at citizensbank.com/Giants.
This holiday, Verizon is helping you bundle up incredible gifts and savings. You'll get the latest phone with a new line on My Plan, and a brand new smartwatch and tablet. No trade-in needed, even on our lowest price plan. That's 2 gifts for your family and 1 for you. Or 2 for you and 1 for someone else. Or 3 gifts for you and only you. Either way, you save big on 3 amazing gifts at Verizon. All on the best 5G network. Visit Verizon today. Rankings based on Root Metric Truth Score report dated 1/8/2025. Your results may vary. Service plan required for watch and tablet. Additional terms apply.
At Garza, Scrabbler & LeBrock, we specialize in injury law. You can trust that when you come to Garza, Scrabbler & LeBrock, you are going to have the right attorney for your type of injury. Our promise to our clients is we will treat you like family and maximize the value of your case. We will never undersettle a case. If you're injured, give us a call at 855-GGL-WINS. We never charge a fee unless we win your case.
Football season's here, and your engagement deserves the best. Ready to pop the question? Visit London Jewelers and explore the 2 by London collection at any of their 6 locations in New York and New Jersey. London Jewelers, serving families since 1926. 2:37 to go in the third. Giants 20, Lions 17. Giants scored a touchdown on the opening drive of the game. Lions will face a 3rd and 11 at the Giants 20. This game has not been tied since the opening kickoff. Can the Giants get a stop here and force a field goal attempt? Montgomery in motion. Lions 1 for 4 in 3rd downs of 9+. St. Brown stacked left. Goff back to throw. Passes it over the middle. It's deflected and intercepted by the Giants. The Giants get the interception of Goff, and it's Javon Holland off the deflection. And the Giants force a red zone turnover, only the 2nd one this year for the defense.
Boy, that's a big and timely turnover.
We'll get a timeout. 2:16 to go in the third. Giants 20, Lions 17 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Premio Sausage presents life's biggest questions.
Mark, you just led your team to victory today. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, what kind of sausage are they grilling out there? I can practically taste it from here.
Let's go back up to the booth.
Well, Diana, by the smell of things, there's no doubt they're cooking Premio Italian sausage. Premio is made with butcher-quality cuts of meat, authentic Italian spices, and nothing else. Just add your own personal touch for a winning recipe.
When sausage is the question, Premio is the answer. Premio, the way sausage should be.
We all have reasons for wanting to be healthy, which is why Quest helps us track our health over time. With your lab results in one place, you and your doctor can see patterns that reveal the bigger picture. Quest translates your health so you can transform it. That's why it's best to build your health history with Quest for all your tests. So no matter what your reasons are for being healthy, visit testwithquest.com. Again, that's testwithquest.com. Quest, proud partner in health of the New York Giants.
New Jersey packs a lot of wow into every winter getaway. We got wows to knock your ski socks off, wows to warm your soul, and wows to blow your mind. New Jersey, it's one wow after another. Find your wow at visitnj.org. New Jersey, little state, lot of wow.
The City College of New York is your portal to impact, progress, and an experience built on more than a century of history. CCNY is home to so many firsts, countless distinguished awards, and a multitude of students, faculty, and staff that exemplify the transformative power of CCNY. So you might be wondering, where would we be if the City College of New York didn't exist? To get that answer, visit us online at www.ccny.cuny.edu. Bacon, egg, and cheese, 6-piece hash browns, and a medium coffee, all for $6. Now that's value only at Dunkin'. No substitutions. Participation at times may vary. Offer price varies in California and Hawaii. Limited time offer cannot be combined with other offers. Exclusions and terms apply.
Perfect time to replace your boiler. Water heater with the new Peerless Boiler. Pavilion tankless water heater. Visit peerlessboilers.com. for a dealer near you. Peerless Boilers, world's best boiler. Javon Holland off the deflection, gets his first interception as a Giant. Red zone turnover for the Lions. 1st and 10 Giants from their own 15. Hanging on to a 20-17 lead with 2:19 to go in the third. Winston shovels it right for Singletary. Lowers his shoulder. They move the pile out across the 20 to the 21. So a gain of 6 for Singletary on first down. The second interception of the season in the red zone. Goff was high with it to St. Brown. And it hit his hands, and Holland off the deflection got the pick. 2nd and 4 for the Giants off the right hash, right to left on your radio from their own 21. I set Bellinger the fullback, Singletary the tailback, Winston over center. Handoff left for Singletary, hit behind the line, stumbles forward, and they'll mark his forward progress with a half-yard gain. And now a big third down for the Giants. 3rd and 3 for their own 22 with 1:25 to go. Giants have only converted 3 third downs. They're 3 of 8. And they haven't been in a lot of longs. They're 1 for 3 and 4 yards or less. This is a 3rd and 3 from their own 21 and a half. They need almost 4.
Yeah, Detroit has not been as aggressive up front. Now they're showing more guys at the line of scrimmage, which means that there's going to be some type of pressure here.
Play clock at 2. Winston takes the snap, drops back to throw. They have a screen set up left, and he's got Tracy in space. Tracy to the 30, Tracy to the 40, and happy birthday, Tyrone Tracy, as he's run out of bounds at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 20.
So they used the aggression against them. Detroit brought pressure.
Tyrone Tracy, 2 catches for 62 yards. And the Giants have to run 1 play before the end of the quarter. Play clock is at 10. Game clock is at 18. Winston in a shotgun set on the 1st and 10. Empty set. He takes the snap. He rolls to his right. He throws to his right. Robinson makes the catch and pushed out of bounds with 8 seconds to go in the third quarter at the 49. Gain of 7 as Wan'Dale Robinson's career day continues. He's up to 153 yards, and that's the end of the third quarter. Giants 20, Lions 17 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
It's the Kia Season of New Traditions sales event. So don't just hang your own lights. Look for the Northern Lights. Drink cocoa on the beach. Or be a drive-by karaoke caroler.
Because every new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. So you can take holidays to places they've never been with a capable Kia SUV. And right now, get 0.9% APR for up to 60 months for well-qualified buyers and $750 bonus cash on the purchase of specially tagged new 2025 Telluride, Sorento, and Sportage models. Kia. Movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Financing for 24 to 60 months from Kia Finance. Subject to credit approval for purchase of new 2025 Telluride, Sorento, and Sportage. $1,705 per month for 1,000 financed at 60 months. $750 bonus cash on specially tagged models must be applied as down payment. Must take delivery by 12/1/25. Offers may not be combined except where specified. Subject to dealer participation and vehicle availability. See Kia dealer for details.
Football season's here, and just like winning teams, your engagement should be all about the best. If you're ready to pop the question this season, visit the experts at London Jewelers. With top-notch professionals and cutting-edge technology, London Jewelers can help you select or design the perfect ring. Explore the 2 by London collection, offering something for every budget. Whether you're starting over or starting new, let London Jewelers be part of your journey. Visit any of their 6 locations across New York and New Jersey. London Jewelers, serving families since 1926.
Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers, are here to help with your heat and water heating needs. Football season is the perfect time to replace that beast in your basement, that old inefficient boiler, with a highly efficient Peerless boiler. It's a perfect match for homes, apartments, commercial buildings, you name it. Get all the heat you need efficiently and save on your energy bill all year long. Learn more about the entire Peerless Boiler family of products and to find a local installer near you. Just visit peerlessboilers.com, and remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers.
New York Giants football is brought to you by Bob's Discount Furniture, official furniture store and a mattress partner of the New York Giants.
Quest translates your health so you can transform and start building your health history at testwithquest.com. Proud partner in health of the New York Giants. Giants 20, Lions 17 as we start the fourth. Giants have led throughout. Holland off a deflected ball gets an interception. We check in on the sideline with Howard Cross.
Man, if the Giants want to make a big play here, like they did before, all they got to do is fake the play to the running back. They're going to suck up because they think they're going to run it, and there'll be a wide open receiver. I don't know which one down the field again.
Yeah.
2nd and 3 from the Giants' 49-yard line. This drive started at the Giant 15. Winston over center. Tracy in a one-back set. Winston audibilizing at the line. Play clock is down to 5. Winston has the play clock down to 3. Winston takes the snap. Stretch play left for Tracy, and the Lions gobble him up and drop him for a loss of a yard. So it'll be 3rd and 4 for the Giants.
Yeah, that's no movement there now. Again, as Howard said, the play action would have been there because they aggressively went after the run there.
Well, the Giants going to have to convert a 3rd and 4 here. They hit Tracy out of the backfield. He's lined up to the left of Winston. They drop 2 safeties deep. Winston takes the snap. They give for Tracy. Up the middle he goes, and Tracy runs for a first down all the way to the Detroit 45-yard line.
So the cat and mouse game, it switched up on Detroit. So Detroit played run on the 2nd down. On the 3rd down, they played pass, and the Giants ran it.
Good run there by Tracy. And the Giants get a fresh set of downs as that one went for 8. 1st and 10 at the Detroit 44-yard line. Opening minute and a half of this 4th quarter. Giants up 20-17, trying to pull off a major upset. Winston in the shotgun. Singletary to his left. 2 receivers split wide to the left. Handoff for Singletary. Cuts back inside. Singletary shoulder down at the Green Bay 36-yard line, but he gets 9 on the play.
At the Detroit
9-yard. I was just looking at the Packers score. Packers play here on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
2nd and 1 at the 36. Do they run somebody deep here? Winston over center. Handoff Singletary. Up the middle he goes, and he pinballs his way ahead for a first down to the 33-yard line of the Lions. Bellinger comes in. Oshesky comes in. Manhertz goes out. Slayton goes out. Giants in front 20-17 with 12:42 to go here in the game. They have it 1st and 10 at the Detroit 33. Pistol formation. Singletary's the back behind Winston. Winston pumps his right leg, takes the snap, play fake. They run an end around for Oshesky, who's going to throw it. But now he does throw it down the left sideline for Winston, who makes the catch at the 15. Jameis reaching, fighting it is in for the touchdown. Holy cow! Oshesky with a touchdown pass to, of all people, Jameis Winston.
Oh, my goodness. You know, it ain't been pretty, these gimmick plays, but the execution has been flawless. Everybody is where they're supposed to be.
Gunner was going to throw it. He was under heavy pressure. Then I thought he was going to run it as Jameis ran a wheel route. He was open early, and then it was underthrown. Winston makes the catch, and then he jukes on Barnes, runs out of a tackle at the 5. Koo's extra point is true. Koo. That touchdown brought to you by Ford, official truck of the Giants. Stunned in Detroit, stunned in New York. 12:16 to go, and the Giants lead by 10, 27-17 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Run a business and not thinking about podcasting? Think again. More Americans listen to podcasts than ad-supported streaming music from Spotify and Pandora. And as the #1 podcaster, iHeart's twice as large as the next two combined. So whatever your customers are into, true crime, sports, comedy, culture, they'll hear your message. Plus, only iHeart can extend your message to audiences across broadcast radio. And all this reach means everything. Just think about the universal marketing formula. The number of consumers who hear your message times the response rate equals the results. Now let's get those results growing for you. Think podcasting can help your business? Think iHeart. Streaming, radio, and podcasting. Let us show you at iHeartAdvertising.com. That's iHeartAdvertising.com. Or call 844-844-iHeart. One more time. Call 844-844-iHeart and get podcasting working for you.
Do you own a small business? A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure.
All right, holiday time is coming. That means it is high crime season, but not all crime should be addressed the same way. We have statistics from the FBI, and that's 2022. Firearms is only necessary less than 1% of the time. Now, the burner launcher covers 99.99% of altercations with the firepower needed to incapacitate any attacker for up to 40 minutes. I carry one myself. I recommend every family concerned about safety and security have one as well. The burner compact launcher is the smallest, less lethal launcher that is concealable anywhere. Now, it may be small, but it fires powerful kinetic rounds, tear gas, that can stop an attacker cold for up to 40 minutes with a range of 60 feet, and you can confidently and effectively de-escalate any situation without using lethal force. You don't need a background check. It's legal in all 50 states. It comes straight to your door. Go to byrna.com and get the launcher that is right for you and your family.
Giants football is brought to you locally by Ford. Want performance and capability? Get behind the wheel of a new Ford truck or SUV, official truck and SUV of the Giants. 9 plays, 85 yards. Jameis Winston with a 33-yard touchdown catch from Gunnar Oshesky. Can't make it up after the Javon Holland interception. Sailors to run back this kickoff. Gets past one man. That man was blocked in the back all the way back at the 15-yard line. Sailors tackled at the 32. But how about Kafka and the creativity? Remember, it was a throwback to Winston on the 39-yard touchdown pass to Wan'Dale Robinson on the first drive of the game. Now, Gunner had Winston on the wheel route, but he was under pressure. Then he underthrows him. Winston makes the catch, and then I can't imagine what it's going to be like Derek Barnes in the meetings for not being able to tackle Jameis Winston. And he also, Jameis is just running a wheel route.
Giants. Yeah.
So, Giant fans, we've been here before. A 10-point lead with 12 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the game. Can they close it out this time? Lions start 1st and 10 at their own 19. Goff back to throw. Sets, delivers one right. Wide open is his receiver, St. Brown. And he's all the way out to the 46-yard line in one play.
All right, so I'm looking at this defensive line right now, Bob. Do they have their best players in there?
Well, they got Will Robertson-Harris. They got Nunez Roches. They've got Darius Alexander. They've got Burns and Carter up front.
No Dexter.
1st and 10 from the 46. Goff back to throw. He's under pressure. Checks it underneath. Giants rally to Gibbs, and they spin him down and gang tackle him at the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 5, but that looked like Carl Banks Giants, where there was literally 8 players in the frame.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game.
Swayze Bozeman and Bobby Okereke there. Bozeman playing because Flanagan Fowles got hurt. Zaire Barnes also played at the inside backer in the first half. 2nd and 5 at the Giant 49. Gibbs in a one-back set. Goff hands it off for Gibbs. Gibbs up the middle. Gibbs running out of a tackle. Gibbs still going. Right sideline. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Jahmyr Gibbs. 49 yards.
Again, I will say this, and I don't profess to know how they have their rotations. Your best run defender also happens to be Dexter Lawrence. He's not on the field, folks.
Belton missed a tackle that would have been a 10-yard run.
Your best players, you want to close out a game with your best players, folks. I don't know if he's injured. I don't know if it's a rotation thing. Give me your best players when you need to close it out.
Bates' extra point is good, so the 10-point lead has been reduced to 3 in a matter of seconds. Holland missed a tackle. Belton missed a tackle. 49 yards for Gibbs, 27-24. Giants in front, 10:50 to go on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Hackensack Meridian Health, hometown hospital of the New York Giants, wishes you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. With the holiday season in full swing, you can enjoy all the season's best foods without sidelining your wellness goals. Aim for balance, not restriction, by being mindful of your portions. Try taking a walk after the big meal to stay active, and don't forget to drink plenty of water to stay hydrated and energized. For more wellness tips, visit hmh4u.org. Hackensack Meridian Health, keep getting better. Dunkin's $6 meal deal is kind of wild. You get a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, a 6-piece hash browns, and a medium iced or hot coffee, all for $6? That's the main character meal energy you need this fall. Get it now in Dunkin' stores or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. No substitutions. Participation and times may vary. Offer price varies in California and Hawaii. Limited time offer. Cannot be combined with other offers. Exclusions and terms apply.
We all have reasons for wanting to be healthy, which is why Quest helps us track our health over time. With your lab results in one place, you and your doctor can see patterns that reveal the bigger picture. Quest translates your health so you can transform it. That's why it's best to build your health history with Quest for all your tests. So no matter what your reasons are for being healthy, visit testwithquest.com. Again, that's testwithquest.com. Quest, proud partner in health of the New York Giants.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining built Ford tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the number one selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
New York Giants football is brought to you by Bob's Discount Furniture, official furniture store and a mattress partner of the New York Giants.
Well, the Lions go 3 plays and 81 yards. Goff hits St. Brown for 27. Gibbs goes for 5, and then Gibbs goes for 49. And just like that, it's a 3-point game again with 10:50 to go in the fourth. 27-24, Giants in front of the Lions. Lions will kick off from right to left. Oshesky back deep. And this goes into the end zone. He'll take a knee for a touchback. So, Carl, Dexter Lawrence, who is your multiple Pro Bowl player, he's been to 3 Pro Bowls, was not on the field for a single snap of that 3-play, 81-yard drive.
It is perplexing to me because you don't have a rotation when you're trying to close out a game. Your best players have to be on the field. And by the way, last I checked, the backups aren't as good as Dexter Lawrence. And I'm taking my chance with him in pass and run. I don't get it. I just don't.
And, you couple that with the fact there were 3 missed tackles, including Belton, and that's just egregious. High set, 1st and 10 from the 35. Winston rolls right, throws it over the middle, and throws an interception at the Giant 45-yard line. Picked off by Harper. He was late with the throw.
And it was inside. That's the one you throw away, Jameis.
And he's been doing it all day.
Yep.
But not there.
Yep. Here we go.
Harper's first interception of the season. Tried to force it to Wan'Dale Robinson. And the Lions are going to start at the Giant 45, trailing 27-24.
Timer, please reset the game clock to 10:45.
John Schmelk.
And Dexter Lawrence is still not
moves
in
the sticks, keeps the clock rolling as well. First down, Green Bay
Unless
Packers.
he's hurt, I just don't understand it.
Howard Cross says he's just standing there on the sideline. He's not in the game
He's
right
your
now.
best player.
1st and 10. They toss it left for Gibbs. Gibbs hit and dropped after a gain of a yard by Bobby Okereke. Just looking at the play sheet, Carl, the Giants have played now 49 snaps on defense. Lawrence has only played 23 of them.
But I don't mind. I don't care about that. What I care about is when the game is on the line, people, you throw your rotations out the window. I need a play from the guy who can make a play, not the guys who's not as good as him.
Well, they'll have to talk about that after the game. 2nd and 9 from the Giant 44. St. Brown in motion to the left. Gibbs in a one-back set. Goff over center. Play fake. Goff throwing a fastball over the middle, and it's incomplete as Holland was closing in on it. And I think that was more of a throwaway than anything else. Now, Lawrence does come in the game. The only thing I can think of, Carl, and they'll ask about this after the game, the media will. Maybe the way he's played this year, they don't feel like he's one of their best players.
You know what? I will take my gamble on that, even if he's not their best player, because he garners the attention. It's perplexing.
Big 3rd and 9 here with 9:58 to go in the ball game. Giants lead by 3. 3rd and 9 at the Giant 44. Goff back to throw, delivers it right, and the pass is knocked away, incomplete. And now what do the Lions do? Are they going for it as Flott was there on the coverage, and the Lions are going to punt? Carl, take a look at this, and Goff tries to throw that fastball to the outside, and I don't even know if Flott got it, but he got in the way of the defender, and it hit Williams in the chest.
Yep.
So the Giants, as of right now, off the interception, it has not cost them with 9:54 to go. Punt, set, sail. And Oshesky calls for a fair catch inside the 10. We're going to keep it right here. 9:48 remaining in the game. And the Giants have never trailed. They lead 27-24. And, Carl, the defense bails them out after giving up the 81-yard drive. They did bail them out with the Lions starting in Giant territory and forcing a punt.
They have played extremely well. They've given up some plays. They've tackled well when they did, but when they didn't, it resulted in big plays. But, they're holding the rope.
Giants late subbing in personnel. Robinson goes out. In comes Hodgins. Winston motioning to the sideline.
The clock hasn't started yet. Now it has.
Play clock is at 20. Giants break the huddle at 19. 1st and 10 from their own 8. Winston calls out signals over center. Tracy the back. Winston handoff for Tracy. Probes the left side. Spins off one tackle and then wrestled down at the 12 after a gain of 4.
Boy, he's one arm tackle away from breaking it.
Hodgins goes out. Robinson comes in. Winston 13 of 23, 274 yards, 2 touchdowns and interception. He also has a touchdown catch. Giants break the huddle. Play clock at 14. 2nd and 6 from the Giant 12. Ball on the left hash, left to right on your radio when they're road wide. He wants Robinson to get to the left of the formation. Play clock down to 3. Winston calls signals, takes the snap, delay a game. Got to get that play off. Check in on the sideline with Howard Cross.
They were in 13 personnel. They're trying to rotate Robinson across the field, but they're not in no hurry. They're not looking at the play clock. I'm not really sure why they're not looking at the play clock. They got to be watching it at all times.
Yeah.
9-0-2. Thank you.
You know, on the last series, or 2 series ago, Winston, I think, got away with a delay of game, and this time the back judge did not give him the benefit of the doubt. 2nd and 11, back at the Giants 7. Winston in a shotgun set, takes the snap, going to hand it off inside for Tracy, and gets back to about the 7-yard line, and that's it. The Lions are saying the ball is out and that they have the ball. I did not see a beanbag go down. And the officials are holding up their hand saying 3rd down. Well, the ball definitely came out, but I think Tracy's body was on the ground. Let's see if New York weighs in on this and calls for a review.
The official just stood over the football. Let's see. Nope, they're going to let it go.
Play clock at 10. 3rd and 10 for the Giants from their own 8.
5 seconds.
Winston's got to get this play off. Play clock is at 2. He takes the snap. Back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Loops one down the left side. He underthrows it, but he completes it out to the 38-yard line as he's able to hit Isaiah Hodgins on a 3rd and 10.
You know, he throws it up there to give him a chance. Isaiah Hodgins comes back inside the defender. Runs it out. Safety overplays it.
And that's a gain of 30 on 3rd and 10. And the clock winds with 7:35 to go. I set. Bellinger the fullback. Tracy the tailback. Winston over center. Handoff for Tracy. He's going to bounce it out to the left. Lowers his shoulder. Takes on contact at the 40. And they'll mark him out at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Carl, in this game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Giants have 5 completions of 30 or more yards. They came into the game with 12.
I tell you what, they're doing a job on Aiden Hutchinson. They found out, run at him.
2nd and 6 from the Giants 42.
He will remember Chris Manhertz.
Winston takes the snap. Back to throw. Gets hit as he throws, and the ball is loose on the ground. It's being ruled incomplete. They say his arm was coming forward.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
Finally got there, Hutchinson did.
6:49 to go in the ball game. Giants 27, Lions 24. And it'll be a 3rd and 6 for the Giants from their own 42-yard line. Between 5 and 8 yards, they're 2 for 3. They just hit a big 3rd and 10. Slate now to the left. He's been quiet since that opening drive. 2 receivers right. Winston in a shotgun set. Back to throw. lobs one right. Theo Johnson incomplete, but there's a flag on the play.
Pass interference.
I think he was held as he tried to come out of his break. So that's going to be defensive holding against the Lions and an automatic first down for the Giants with 6:44 to go. The officials are huddled. If it's a defensive hold, it's an automatic first down.
Yeah.
Not really sure what the discussion is.
Pass interference, defense, number 32. The ball in place of the spot on the foul, automatic first down.
So whether it was a pre-pass or a post-pass, holding or pass interference.
It was Branch who grabbed Theo Johnson because he was running past him.
Yeah.
And Branch was going to be toasted. It's actually a good penalty. 1st and 10 Giants from midfield.
Here comes the run blitz. They got them all at the line of scrimmage.
Singletary in a one-back set. Winston over center. Takes the snap. They hand it off to the right for Singletary. Singletary spins ahead for 4. Tackled at the Detroit 46-yard line as the clock winds with 6:33 to go.
Yeah, ball security is what this is all about right now.
And now they spot it at the 47. 2nd and 6. The Giants need almost 7. Singletary to the right of Winston. Bunch formation to the right. They hand it off for Singletary. He runs left. Singletary spins at the 40, and he's near a first down, but a flag comes in, and the Giants are going to get called for a hold. So negate the first down run. It was good enough for a first down, but a hold against the Giants.
Offense, number 78. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
Andrew Thomas called for the penalty. Six minutes and 1 second to go. Giants have led from the very beginning, scoring a touchdown on the opening drive of the game. 7th time this year the Giants have scored on their opening drive. 6th time they've scored a touchdown. 2nd and 17, back at the Giant 43. Winston in a shotgun set. Singletary to his left. 2 receivers left. Winston takes the snap. Back to throw. Flush to his right. Throws it into the ground, incomplete, as he took a hit. And that'll set up a 3rd and 17 for the Giants with 5:36 remaining in the ball game. And that penalty was crucial because it would have been 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yeah.
I don't know if that hold by Andrew Thomas is the reason why Singletary was able to get that first down. They didn't show a replay.
And it's going empty.
3rd and 17 from the Giant 43. Play clock at 1. Winston takes the snap. Steps up. Winston bounces out of a sack. Rolls to his left. Now throws it downfield. He's got Theo Johnson, who makes the catch at the 20-yard line and tackled at the 18. They convert a 3rd and 17.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Jameis Winston, he's a big man.
They had him sacked. He bounced off it. And Theo Johnson just went downfield. That goes for 39 yards. 6th pass play of over 30 yards in this game. The Giants had 12 all year.
Giants need to take care of the football here.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Winston calls signals, takes the snap. Handoff for Tracy. Tracy turns right, cuts back inside at the 15 and tackled there after a gain of 3. And if every Giant fan that's listening or watching right now is saying, you got to get 7 here, because you just know if you kick a field goal and go up 30-20 with the way 24 with the way this season has gone.
Yeah.
Giants in no hurry, down to 4:15 to go. 2 receivers left. Offset I right. Tracy the tailback. 2nd and 7 at the 15. Robinson in motion from left to right. Handoff for Tracy. Gets a block. Cuts inside. Tracy to the 10. Shoots down to the 8. Tracy to the 5 and fights his way all the way inside the 5 to the 4-yard line, setting up a 1st and goal.
Boy, that's just good running there. Good blocking, but the second effort by Tyrone Tracy here, he's just running out of arm tackles.
First and goal, Giants at the 4. In goal-to-goal situation in this game, the Giants had to settle for a field goal on a 1st and goal at the 8. Giants lead 27-24. Winston calls signals. Tracy to his left. Pumps his right leg. Takes the snap. Handoff Tracy. Runs to his right. Giants are going to try to push the pile forward, but Detroit is stronger. And they make a tackle at the 3-yard line after a gain
First charge timeout
of
Detroit.
2. Detroit uses one of their timeouts with 3:11 to go in the ball game. Again, the Giants lead at 27-24. And they're looking for that touchdown to push this lead back up to 10 and make it a 2-score game. With the chunk plays that they've given up defensively,
yeah,
you don't feel comfortable with it. Gibbs has 2 runs of 49 yards. Raymond has a catch of 30. St. Brown catches of 30 and 34. Ball sits between the 2 and the 3. 2nd and goal for the Giants. Slate now to the left. Hodgins to the right. 1 back set is Singletary. Winston over center. Takes the snap. Play fake. Winston back. Throws it right and incomplete. He had Theo Johnson on a little out route. It was low.
Yeah.
And that'll set up a 3rd and goal from the 2. Carl, you had him, and it was just not the best throw.
Yeah.
64 has reported as eligible. 64.
Aaron Stinney comes in as a tackle eligible for the Giants. They've used a couple trick plays. So they got the Stinney touchdown pass in here. I set. Singletary the tailback. 3rd and goal. Ball sits at the 2. Bellinger the fullbacks. Handoff left for Singletary. Oh, there is nothing there. He's going to lose yardage.
Yeah, that's just nothing. They just pushed everybody back.
Second charge timeout, Detroit. It's a 30-second timeout.
So what does Mike Kafka do here?
Of course you take the points. Can't walk away with none.
Check in on the sideline with Howard Cross.
Yeah, as Andrew Thomas is looking at the official, the Lions jump. They're across the line of scrimmage by more than a yard. The coaches are screaming at the top of their lungs. The Lions have a player down. No, everybody's up.
So the ball now sits just outside the 5.
Are they?
4th and goal at the 6. Mike Kafka is going for it.
Must have something planned.
While you're 2-9, you're trying to upset the Detroit Lions on their home field. He's going for the 2-score lead. 4th and goal at the 6. Empty set. Winston calls out signals. He takes the snap. He drops back to throw. Lobs one into the end zone through the hands of Johnson, incomplete.
It would have been an interception, too. His defender was in front of Theo Johnson.
Rock Yassin made the play, and the Giants roll the dice with 2:54 to go, and they're not able to convert it. Yep, Rock Yassin. Ball had to be higher for Theo Johnson. He had the height advantage. And the Giants turn it over on downs. The Lions will start at their own 5-yard line.
All right, well, you got to punt down to the 5-yard line. They got to go 95 yards to win it or tie it. 2:54 left. What do you got defensively? You got your best players out there on the field. Can't give up the chunk yard.
Goff in a shotgun set. Two deep safety look. Takes the snap. Fires it in the left flat. Completes it to his tight end, who gets cut out of bounds at the 10-yard line. And Flott is shaken up.
He's got to get up. He's knocked
hurt.
out. He's out.
Flott is not moving at this point. With 2:50 to go in the game, so the Giants' best corner that's active is hurt.
Take a knee to the head or something?
Giants lead at 27-24. TV is not taking the break. Now he's up. Excuse me, that's Drew Phillips. Thought it was Flott, it's Phillips.
Yeah, he takes a knee to the helmet.
There's a gain of 5 on the play, so Phillips will be walked across the field to the Giant bench. He's moving okay. But now Nick Jones has to come in and play that nickel corner. Zaire Barnes is in as one of the inside backers. Lawrence and Alexander are the D linemen in the game, with Burns and Carter as the edge rushers.
Time for Carter to make a play here. It's been close. Hasn't gotten anything done. See if he can make a play.
2:50 to go in the game. Giant lead is 27-24 as they fail in a goal-to-goal situation to put it to a 2-score lead. Goff on a 2nd and 5. Taps his helmet. Play clock at 12. Awaits the snap and takes it. Back to throw. He's under pressure. He's chased out to his left. There's a flag on the play as Burns was held. And this is coming back.
Holding. Offense, number 68. Penalties half the distance to the goal. Replay 2nd down.
Well, if the Giants don't win this game, they're going to look back to 2 first and goal opportunities, and they got a grand total of 3 points.
And you know what, though? You look at this play that he was held on. Dexter Lawrence is in there disrupting in the middle, and that's what flushed him out of the pocket.
Exactly. 2nd and 11 from the Detroit 5. Goff in a shotgun set. Giant lead is 3 with 2:43 to go. Goff back to throw. Dumps it over the middle. Completes it. And then a hit by Okereke and Belton on Gibbs at the 18-yard line. That's a 1st down for Detroit. The Lions have 1 timeout remaining. They have the 2-minute warning. They trail by 3.
Keep everything in bounds.
Goff calls out signals. Takes the shotgun snap. Giants bring pressure. Belton comes on the run, and Goff has to throw it away.
Dexter Lawrence. Guess who?
Dexter Lawrence.
That's why you need him in the game to close it out, folks.
Carl, the Giants brought Belton on a blitz.
Yep.
And they can only block so many. Dexter is going to go out of the game now.
Give him 1 play and get him back in there.
2:07 to go in the game. 2nd and 10 for the Lions from their own 18. Trailing by 3. Goff in a shotgun set. 2 deep safety look for the defense. Goff takes the snap. Fires one underneath to his right. Completes it out to the 26. The Giants ripping at the ball. And forward progress will be spotted there. 1:59 to go in the game. 2-minute warning brought to you by Peerless Boilers. Perfect time to replace your boiler and water heater with a new Peerless Boiler, Pavilion Tankless Water Heater. Visit peerlessboilers.com for a dealer near you. Giants 27, Lions 24 on the WFAN Giants Radio Network.
Hey Giants fans, Brian Burns here. We know your pet is your family's MVP, so keep them happy, healthy, and in the game with MetLife Pet Insurance. Fetch your free quote at MetLifePetInsurance.com/Giants, and MetLife will donate $5 to Route 53 Rescue, part of Brian Burns Family Charities. For every quote received, to help pets in need have a winning season.
Promotional period ends December 31st, 2025. Donation max is $10,000 at Route 53. Coverage issued by Metropolitan General Insurance Company of Rhode Island and Independence American Insurance Company of Delaware.
So, Citizens is like a coach, but for making sense of your money?
Yes, exactly, Mr. Manning.
Oh, call me Eli. What's the game plan, Coach?
Call me Jen. First, we work on setting long-term goals.
Goals? I know all about those. Touchdown!
Great. That's what we do at Citizens. We make a plan to reach those goals. Or touchdowns.
Coach, let's go!
Eli, it's Jen.
Giants fans, make sense of your money with Citizens. Official bank of me, Eli Manning, and the New York Giants. Learn more at citizensbank.com/Giants.
'Twas the month of November, and all through Bob's stores were weekly unboxings of savings and more. I'm talking unbeatable values on styles for every room. You could even save big on thousands of markdown clearance items. Excuse me. Well, you get the idea. So stay tuned and stop into your local store or shop online to unbox major savings every week in November.
Oh, my Bob!
Bob's Discount Furniture.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time.
Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Happy Thanksgiving from Hackensack Meridian Health, hometown hospital of the New York Giants. Wishing all Giant fans good health this holiday season. Hackensack Meridian Health. Keep getting better.
1:59 to go in the game. Giants 27, Lions 24. Ball Papa, Carl Banks, Howard Cross. Lions will have a 3rd and 1 from their own 27-yard line. They have one timeout remaining. The Giants went for it on 4th and goal at the 5. Did not get the score. Thus, the lead remains 3. Goff in a shotgun set. They're going to hand it off for Gibbs. He's got the first down. Alexander and Nick Jones make the tackle.
That's a good job by Darius Alexander.
Lions going no huddle. 1:44 to go. Goff back to throw. Fires one left. Completes it out to the 38-yard line between two defenders. Nice catch by St. Brown. And it'll be 2nd and 2 from the 38-yard line. Down to 1:29 to go. Giants lead by 3. Goff takes the snap. Giants bring pressure. They pick it up. Fires one right. Completes it to St. Brown for a first down to the 47-yard line of Detroit. And now the Lions will spike it with 1:12 to go. Jake Bates on the season is 3 of 6 in 50-plus yard field goals. His season long is 58.
Drew Phillips is back in the game. So
Dexter Lawrence goes out. Rakeem Nunez-Roches comes in.
I take advantage of the timeout and keep him in. It's time for this rookie to step up too. So they go for it and don't get it on 4th down. It's a 3-point game. If you take a field goal, it's a 6-point game and it's a touchdown game. Any second thoughts you think he's having, or are you saying, look,
Detroit,
this is it?
Second timeout.
Well, I think in that situation, now Detroit has to use a timeout after they spiked it. I understand what Kafka was thinking. I remember in 2015, Tom Coughlin made a lot of decisions late in games going for touchdowns rather than taking field goals because he didn't trust his defense.
Well, there you go.
I think basically what Kafka was saying is,
I don't know what I'm going to give defensive.
We're giving up chunk plays all over the place. We haven't stopped anybody this year in big spots, so let's try to get a touchdown and go up 2 scores.
They need Dexter on the field, folks. They had a big timeout.
2nd and 10 from the 47 of Detroit. Goff back to throw. dumps it over the middle, completes it into Giant territory, and spun down at the Giant 42-yard line for a first down is Jahmyr Gibbs. And now a flag, and I think the Giants are going to get penalized for tossing the football, which is an unsportsmanlike penalty, and that'll put Detroit in field goal range.
After the play, delay a game. New York knocked the ball out of the player's hand, delaying the game. Number 8. It's a 5-yard penalty. First down.
Siobhan Holland, as Gibbs got back up, the Giants, he's trying to hand the ball to the official, and Holland knocks it out of his hand. So now that puts the ball at the 36, 58 seconds to go.
Where's Dexter? I don't get it.
First and 10. Giants lead by 3. Goff takes a shotgun snap. Goff back to throw. Goff fires one right, incomplete.
Abdul Carter gets pressure on that one. Here comes Dexter.
So did Burns. Clock stops with 54 seconds remaining. Again, the Lions are out of timeouts. After spiking it, they had to use a timeout.
So if the Giants can get a negative play here,
yeah, they need a sack.
Yeah, get a negative play, and the Lions don't have timeouts.
2nd and 5 at the Giant 36. Goff in a shotgun set. Gibbs to his left. Goff takes the snap. He's back to throw. Swings it out to Gibbs in space. Belton makes the tackle at the 42-yard line.
That's a negative play they needed. Clock's
Loss
running,
of
no
5 on the
timeouts.
play. Down to 40 seconds to go. Goff in a shotgun set. 3rd and 10 now for the Lions. Goff takes the snap. Back to throw. Nobody's open now. Throws it underneath. Incomplete. No flag. As Zaire Barnes had coverage on Gibbs. So that'll set up a 4th and 10 for Detroit with 33 seconds remaining. Tell you what, these fans here whine about every call. They're going to try the field goal.
Well, Giants get off the field.
This is going to be a 59-yard attempt. Bates' career long is 58. He hit a 58-yarder earlier this year. Fox to hold. Snap is good. Kick on its way. End over end. It's got the distance. It is good! From 59 yards out with 28 seconds to go, and we're tied at 27.
Nothing will come easy. You got to earn them. This is a Lions team that has been through the fire.
So the Giants had it 1st and goal and were not able to score a touchdown to make it a 2-score game. Mike Kafka elected to go for it on 4th and goal. The Giants were not able to get the touchdown, making it or leaving it at a 3-point game. And then Goff drives his team down the field, sort of, and Bates hits a career-long 59-yarder.
Now think about this.
Capping off a 53-yard drive.
The 5-yard penalty that Holland gave them could have been the difference.
Correct. We're in the Hackensack Meridian Health broadcast booth. Holland got called for a delay of game penalty that cost the Giants.
On that very same drive.
Bates kicks it off, end over end. Olszewski catches it at the 4. Gunner weaves left. Gunner gets hit and dropped at the 32 with 24 seconds remaining. Now the Giants have all 3 timeouts.
Got probably 2 plays to get in field goal range.
This is the first time this game has been tied since the opening kickoff. The Giants scored on the first possession of this game and have never trailed. Hodgins out to the left. Slayton out to the right. Robinson in the left slot as Winston's in a shotgun set. Tracy to his left. Winston calls signals. Takes the snap. Back to throw. Has protection. Throws it left for Robinson and nearly intercepted. Looked like he had him open, Carl, early.
Yeah, now this is an adjustment that Detroit's making. They saw Green Bay do it. They slide somebody underneath late.
Hey, what if Robertson doesn't make that play? Robinson is almost has the Giants in field goal range.
Yeah, I would not ignore your tight ends. Robinson's been so effective. These tight ends can get you what you need.
2nd and 10 from the Giant 32 with 18 seconds remaining. Winston in the shotgun set. Takes the snap. They bring late pressure. Winston back. Heaves one down the middle of the field, and he overthrows everybody. Hodgins, the nearest receiver.
At the line of scrimmage, going to be holding.
Illegal hands to the face. Defense, offense, number 72. It's a 10-yard penalty, replay, 2nd down.
Tremaine Illuminor called for the penalty.
So now you're probably looking at going into overtime. Protect the ball here.
Well, the Giants bring in Manhertz. They bring in Bellinger. They bring in Dalen Cambry.
Yeah, looks like they're going to kneel.
They're going to take it to overtime. It'll be the 2nd overtime game for the Giants this year. They lost in Dallas. The Lions, last overtime game, September the 8th, 2024. They beat the Rams here. As the final seconds tick off, we're heading to overtime. Giants and Lions tied at 27. So I'll get a little overtime fun for you.
Okay.
The Giants and Lions have played 4 times in overtime over the years. The Giants are 3-1. 3 of those overtime games were in Detroit. The Giants are 3-0 in overtime games in Detroit. 1988, Paul McFadden hit a 33-yard field goal for a 13-10 Giants win. In 94 in New York, Jason Hansen's 24-yard field goal. The Lions beat the Giants 28-25. In 1997, Chris Callaway with a 68-yard touchdown catch from Danny Cannell in a 26-22 win. And in 2013, Josh Brown's 45-yard field goal gave the Giants a 23-20 win. Here's the coin toss.
Captains, we will now begin one 10-minute overtime period. Both teams will have the opportunity to possess the ball unless the first team scores, unless there's a safety on the first possession, or one team holds the ball for all 10 minutes. Each team is allowed 2 timeouts, 4th quarter timing rules apply, and all replays are initiated from the replay booth. New York, visiting team, the Lion is heads, the NFL Shield is tails. What is your call? Tails. Called tails. It is tails. You've won the toss. We want to kick the ball, and we want to kick it that way. Yep.
Well, so Wilson calls tails, wins the toss. So now that the overtime rules have changed, you want to defer in overtime.
Do you, though?
Because you're going to get the ball.
If you score first, you don't.
No, yes, you do.
Oh, that's right. You're exactly correct.
So you want to defer in overtime.
Risk. Right, there's no risk in deferring.
New York has chosen to kick. Detroit has chosen to receive on this end.
Well, now they've gone the other way. Now the Giants are going to defer it because what you want to do is
make sure you have an opportunity.
If you stop them, then you know you need only a field goal. But if they were go down to score, let's say they score a touchdown.
Right.
Now you know you're going for it on every 4th down, right? You're going.
Yep. That's right. No more sudden death.
Well, it's been an entertaining game. I'm sure Mike Kafka will be questioned quite a bit about the decision to pass the field goal up and take a 6-point lead.
Well, didn't necessarily hurt him. I think you got a defense.
Well, it hurt him because they would have had to go for a touchdown, not kick a 59-yard field goal.
Then you give them an extra 5 yards by interfering with the ball. Javon Holland, which makes would have made it a 60-yard field goal.
Yeah, after Gibbs had the reception and was tackled at the 41, he tried to hand the ball to the officials, and in doing so, Holland swiped at it, and that was a delay of game penalty.
So it would have been a 64-yard attempt instead of a 59-yard make.
It would not have been good from 64, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, the defense gets a chance to play closer here.
Koo will kick it off from left to right, waiting for TV to get back from a commercial. The Giants led by 10 with 12:16 to go, but they allowed the Lions to go right down the field in 3 plays, 81 yards. Gibbs a 49-yard touchdown run. And then the Giants drove it down the field. They completed a 30-yard pass on a 3rd and 10 from their own 8. They were in business. They had it 1st and goal, but moved nobody at the line of scrimmage. Actually lost yardage.
Yeah.
So 2 men back deep.
Big special teams turnover.
Love it. And Sailors back deep as Koo will kick it off. End over end to the near side. Sailors fields it at the 3. Sailors to the 20. Sailors to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Lions will start 1st and 10 here in overtime. Jared Goff in this game, 279 yards passing. 28 of 42, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Winston, 343 yards passing, 1 interception. But the Giant defense stopped the Lions, and they got no points out of it.
Yep.
Gibbs has had himself a Gibbs-like day. He's in a 1-back set. Hand off for Gibbs. Gibbs up the middle. Gibbs on the run. Gibbs across midfield. Gibbs is going to go all the way for the touchdown. 69 yards on the first play of overtime.
And no, Dexter Lawrence was not on the field, folks. For the life of me, folks, you don't take your best player off the field when the game is on the line. How do you? I don't understand it. I don't. It is perplexing, and I am overtly frustrated. As you can hear in my voice, folks, I don't understand it.
Extra point by Bates coming up, and it is good. And the Lions have their first lead of the day, 34-27.
There's no rotation.
Check in on the sideline with Howard
Rotations
Cross.
are dead when you kind of win a game.
When you start off the series, Dexter's on the sideline.
How?
I don't know. In my opinion, Dexter has to put himself in the game, if nothing else. I don't know what the rotations are.
He just came off of a 10-minute timeout for overtime. You had commercials.
You had your rest. It should have been 3 and out.
I don't get it, folks. I don't.
And they ran the crack again, and they didn't tell the outside guy that they were cracking.
Gibbs is averaging 15 yards a carry.
And I am befuddled. I am befuddled, perplexed, confused, whatever you can call it, man. I don't get that. I don't know football like this.
Think about the 3-play, 81-yard drive.
Every
Dexter
time
wasn't
they've
on
had
the
a
field.
big play,
Yeah.
Dexter was not out there, and this is not on Dexter. He's just standing there following coach's instructions. He didn't take himself out of these games.
This season now, the Giants have allowed 15 runs of 20 or more yards and 6 touchdowns. Gibbs has 3 today, 2 49-yarders and a 69-yard touchdown. Eric Gray fields the kickoff at the 5, 15, 20, 30, tackle.
I don't know football like this.
So now the Giants have to score a touchdown. They led by 10 with 12:16 to go in the game. They had it goal to go to go up 2 scores, and they didn't do that. Now they need a touchdown just to tie. 4-down territory, obviously, here in overtime and down by 7. Winston takes the snap, play fake, rolls to his right, throws to his right, Diving catch. Nope, incomplete. Bellinger didn't secure it.
And he's hurt.
Like Bellinger's left arm and shoulder were pinned in the turf. It's got to be caught, Carl. It's in his hands.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in his hands.
Yep. I just wonder if the Giants realize that the Detroit Lions know when Dexter Lawrence is not in the game. Do they realize? I mean, they got to know that the other team notices when Dexter's not in there.
Of course, there's coaches up here in the box, 2 booths down, looking at personnel.
Hey.
2nd and 10 from the Giant 30. Down by 7 here in overtime. Winston calls signals. Takes the snap. Handoff for Tracy. Lions read it. Tracy gets nothing. So it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Giants.
Going up for it on every 4th down, but they're showing Dexter on TV right now, and he's probably saying, I don't know why I'm not in.
3rd and 10 here in overtime. 1 minute into overtime. Gibbs on the first play of overtime ran it 69 yards for a touchdown. Winston calls out signals. 3 receivers right, 1 split left. Winston takes the snap. Back to throw. Fires it behind his intended receiver and nearly intercepted. That was a bad throw by Winston, well behind the receiver. And now the Giants are down to 1 play to get 10 yards and extend this game. Play clock at 15. Winston breaks the huddle. And now the officials have people called over. They reset the play clock. 4th and 10 from the Giant 30 here in overtime. Lions lead by 7. Empty set for Winston. Looks like the Lions are only rushing 4. They do. Winston back, climbs the pocket, flag on the play in the secondary. Winston's going to run for a first down. On a 4th and 10, he got 11. Probably a defensive hold against Detroit.
Offside. Defense number 54. Lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty's declined. The result of the play is a first down.
So Winston runs for 11 yards on a 4th and 10 to keep the game alive. You can't lose a game when your quarterback had a touchdown catch, can you?
Yeah.
The Giants have to go 59 yards, trailing by 7 here in overtime. Winston over center. Tracy in a 1-back set. 3 tight end formation. Play fake. Winston back to throw. Fires it left for Theo Johnson. Did he hold it along the sideline? They say yes at the Detroit 46-yard line. That was a heck of a catch by Theo Johnson that time.
Both feet in bounds. Ball never moves.
1st and 10 at the Lions 46. 8:06 to go in overtime. Giants trail 34-27. High set, Singletary the tailback. Handoff right for Singletary. Turns the corner, gets stood up at the 40 after a gain of 6 on the play. Steady runner, Devin Singletary just doesn't have the burst that he once had.
Yeah, stick it in, stick that foot in the ground and get vertical, but he's gets you what he can. He's productive, reliable.
Bellinger back in the game. Singletary the tailback. 2nd and 5 at the Detroit 40. Here in overtime, Lions lead by 7. Winston over center. Handoff for Singletary. Squeezes up the middle. Tackled at the 37-yard line after a gain or 38-yard line after a gain of just 2, setting up a 3rd and 2 for the Giants. Plenty of time to go, 7 minutes here in overtime. Tracy comes in, Singletary goes out. Giants haven't run the ball all that effectively, averaging 3.3 a carry.
Run it to try to keep the offense on schedule, but they've missed some crucial third down runs. Got to have it.
Robinson out to the left. Slayton tight to the right. Again, Slayton has been quiet in this game after the opening drive. Play clock is at 1 and a delay of game. Can't get called for a delay of game on a 3rd and 2 in overtime.
New York.
And the Giants used the timeout instead.
Yeah.
Timer, please reset the game clock to 6:31. Thank you.
Giants led it 7-0 after the opening drive. They opened up a 10-point lead, but Jahmyr Gibbs' 49-yard touchdown run made it a 3-point game.
I mean, untouched.
Then Giants retook a 10-point lead on Jameis Winston's touchdown catch in the fourth quarter. But the Lions have battled back and then going for it on 4th and goal at the 5 to make it a 6-point lead. The Giants failed, and then Detroit went down the field and kicked a 59-yard field goal. 3rd and 2 at the 37 of Detroit. Offset I right, Singletary in the game with Tracy. They throw it right for Tracy. He makes the catch, gets shouldered out of bounds at the at the Detroit 32-yard line. Keep seeing the sign for the Packers coming in on Thursday. So the Giants have a fresh set of downs at the 32. 6:09 to go in overtime. Lions in front, 34-27. 1st and 10 for Winston and the Giants. Tracy to his left. Play fake. They throw it out left for Wan'Dale Robinson. Makes one man miss, but then he's gobbled up at the 29 after a gain of just 3. Wan'Dale Robinson became the first player this year in the NFL to have 100 receiving yards in the first quarter. He's up to 156 on 9 catches.
This offense is really resilient. I mean, they just continue to fight, to find ways to win the personnel.
Well, they need a touchdown here and a 2-point conversion to win. Pistol formation. Bellinger in motion to the left. Winston back to throw. Has time. Throws it to the right. Oh, he had a wide open Wan'Dale Robinson, and he missed him at the 12-yard line. He was wide open at the 12, and Winston too strong with it. So it's 3rd and 7 at the 29. Robinson going off the field. Shake it up there. Olszewski in his stead.
10 seconds on the clock.
3rd and 7 at the 29.
5.
Winston calls signals. Takes the snap. Hands it off for Tracy. Tracy fighting, and he's going to get stopped short of the first down. Carl, interesting call there on a 3rd and 7 to run it with Tracy.
Yeah. Looked at the box.
So the Giants converted a 4th and 10. They're going to have to convert a 4th and 5 here to keep this game breathing. Down by 7 in overtime. Winston calls signals. Did the Lions bring heat? Winston takes the snap, back to throw, steps up, under pressure, sacked back at the 31-yard line, and the ball game is over.
When they needed it most, Aiden Hutchinson showed up. They hadn't heard his name all day,
That is the end of the ball game.
and he closed it out. Their best player was on the field when they needed to close out a game.
Bill Vinovich in the middle of the Blue Star. Cowboys in their home whites, silver helmets, silver pants, big blue numerals.
are doing just what the Cowboys did. 5 years ago, that's a punt. You're at the 50, you pin them in, and you go play defense, but no more.